Now you are. Now he is.
Hello! Welcome back to 3020!
Yay!
Merry Christmas, everybody. Anybody that's watching out there, hope you have a wonderful holiday and a Happy New Year.
Mm-hmm.
We're not playing next week, are we?
Mm-hmm.
We are?
We are.
Okay, so we will be back next week. If you want to tune in and get away from your family drama, you can hide yourself in your room and watch 3020. Anyways, here comes the recap. So last session, we we entered the session and let him cook. We entered the session and we had a scheduled game of Hurley with Uto and Bobby, right? Bobby. And Zam and Joe, who is no longer with us today.
No,
He didn't die.
He died.
He didn't die. He just couldn't come tonight. So, Joe and Zam played Uto and Bobby, and they got their asses kicked. They lost really bad at the game. Zalina was there, had the perfect opportunity to snoop.
I also played.
Did you play?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
She did, yeah.
Zalina also played.
Zam tapped out.
Damn,
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice. Way to tap in.
Zam ended up with a level of exhaustion.
Two.
Two. Technically two, yeah.
Yeah, we got fucked up basically at Highlight.
Mm-hmm.
So, the day goes on, like, somewhat normal as it can go for us. We go to battle boards,
You're pretty good.
and we did pretty good. We did all right. Placed high, you know. And then we went to the football game 'cause it's Friday night, and me and Joe and were you on the football team?
No.
So me and Joe played football
With Bobby.
with Bobby, right? And we won. And we decided, kind of last minute, that
Lessons
we were
be
going to
fun,
follow
chef.
Bobby home
Make that burp possible.
because he's evil in our minds.
Oh,
And,
that's right, you're eating the curry.
We followed him home. We were stalking him through the streets. He clearly knew that we were following him, so he told a police officer to get these guys off our back. And the police officer came over, and he was a real dickhead to us because he didn't have a warrant and he had no reason to stop us. But he told us to go the other way, and we were like, "You're an adult. You have a baton. You're gonna kick our ass right now, so we're gonna walk that way." We circled around. We kept following Bobby. We lied to the police officer. We're criminals now. So we followed Bobby all the way to his home. We're standing on a rooftop across the street. Ziggy goes into... I don't know why I said it like that.
Ziggy.
I am Ziggy. Ziggy went in disguise down to the street and tried to snoop in through the doors, through the windows,
Those
so
are
he could see
vegetarian.
what was happening inside of Bobby's house. He saw two figures. We don't know who those figures were, but around this time, one of the people on the street sees me on the rooftop, sneaking, hiding. And she lets out this witchly wail, and a whole bunch of other witches appear, and they start to attack us. Basically, I died right away.
You had a lot of bad rolls.
A lot of bad rolls.
But also one
Ziggy-
of them crit.
Well, they crit because he had a bad roll before
That's true,
that.
he was
that made
prone,
it so he was
yeah.
prone, so it was a crit.
So yeah, it was your fault.
Yeah, thank you. Ziggy made it up to the rooftop with us. We defeated the witches. Right about that time, we see Bobby in the window of his second floor of his house, chanting some incantations and some runes and shit forming on the street. And we're like, nah, motherfucker. We shoot at him, and I miss because I roll bad again, of course. So he summons Kaithons again, and they charge us and basically are trying to kill us, and we narrowly escape with our lives. We run back to... Yeah, I know his name. Did we run back to his house?
Yeah.
I don't know, did we?
Okay, so we run back to Zam's house, and we hide out there. We tell his dad what just happened. His dad is upset with us for sticking our nose back in things and doing things we're not supposed to. Rightfully so. And then the police show up, and they're like, "We need to take Zam down for interrogation right now." And Zam's dad is like, "No." So we basically argue with the police investigators for a while. My parents show up, your parents show up. Were you?
She was in the guest house.
Oh yeah, you were just hanging out.
She's about to walk down to a weird breakfast.
Yeah, we're all here. Yeah. Yeah, I can't go home. I'm scared. So we told the police investigators no, and they ended up
At
leaving
this
for
point,
the
only
night
one who
eventually.
Can't go home is me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we left off. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. You guys had conversations with your parents, obviously.
Yeah, we had individual conversations.
And then you guys got together at the end.
Above the table, we all had non-character conversations about what we want to do to create better plans going forward. And the main thing that we learned is Andy no longer makes the plans.
Or Andy makes the initial plan, and then everybody encourages Andy to stay on the initial plan and not continue to make plans.
That also.
That could be another way of looking at that. Andy still makes plans, but like once the plan is achieved, Andy doesn't make.
You get all or nothing, buddy. You get all or nothing. You want me to make the plans or not? I'm not just making one.
That's the thing. You make one, and then you do that one, and then the next plan is building upon the prior plan in such a way that you're already precariously pretty built.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, we don't need to back down.
No.
We could just fucking go full send.
Turn down for what?
Turn down for what indeed?
Sounds just like the song.
Yeah, I mean it's almost
Man, it's
like
so accurate.
Also, above tabletop, I went to see Subtronics last night. It was fucking amazing. It was such a good show. My whole body hurts from headbanging so hard.
Good. Get yourself an energy drink to help that aching brain.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
As an aside,
Mr.
your glasses look
Ashworth.
fabulous, Tommy. I have not seen you in glasses like that.
Thanks.
Like I said,
You've aged.
I know these.
Sam's house.
yes.
Yeah. Except for Bobby. Or, except for
throwing punches.
Joe.
Joe is still at school.
That's fine.
Yeah, they're like extremely dangerous and fast.
Super lethal.
I just wanted to make sure that
A
every
super bony little fist too.
All the important people.
Goes right through you.
Unless there's any bones sitting right precariously on the edge of like a chasm or something, and then we may need Joe.
my picture help?
Maybe. Or, spray paint. Because Joe always has spray paint.
I cheated
I want to
today.
be clear.
Oh,
How'd you manage that?
I cheated. I helped. I helped.
How dare
what
you.
did you help?
Pass that around. You just couldn't hold it in, could you? I cheated! I'm sorry!
I saw you guys like looking back and forth and giggling, and I was like,
Let me see it.
Oh boy, I hope no police. Hi, police.
Fuck!
Tommy, for this transgression, you have a negative D4 to all your saving throws for this session.
No! That's fine.
just saving throws, right?
Just saving throws.
Okay, you still do ability checks. You're
Yeah,
fine.
your ability checks are fine.
That's fine. I can just guide it.
I didn't ask for this. This was sent
You
to me.
can't use guidance on saving throws. You can use guidance on ability checks.
That's correct.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's whatever. I don't care.
You're really
D4?
good at you.
See if I care. I'm gonna roll so good tonight.
You don't want to roll good.
Hey,
on
who's
that.
got madnesses?
I do. Oh!
Yeah, it's funny. It's not me.
I know. It's fucking wild.
Oh,
You
look
roll.
at you. Natural 20.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I can do
Decrease
that.
of madness.
Hell yeah.
No penalty.
Yeah, we do that too.
You can do that too? I'd love to see.
What is
You
it,
did
wisdom?
2 now.
Okay.
Did you see these?
Is it wisdom?
I kind of. I did not get to actually look at them.
What'd you roll?
Wait.
Don't forget to roll your D4.
Ah.
Don't forget to roll your D4.
See the- I want liquid course on that.
What'd you get?
I was trying to find the erupting volcano ones that I saw.
So, I mean, you missed a number at the end there, but you got kind of close-ish, right?
It's so cool.
Tommy,
Bye.
percentile dice, buddy.
Huh?
Percentile dice. I have a new madness trick.
Yes!
Oh, shit.
I knew this session was gonna go out of whack right off the bat.
No. I have updated the madness so that we will not be so disrailed.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a
On my
3?
D20. No, on my D20. And I rolled a 3 on my
D4.
D4.
So he gets a 0.
No,
Technically
I have a
it is.
+2 to my wisdom.
Okay.
So he gets a 2.
Oh.
Oh.
85.
85.
Was it better to roll low?
You have disadvantage on all perception checks. As your perception of reality is distorted, and you are unsure occasionally of what is real and what might be fake.
Okay.
Why is it always with being real?
That's not bad.
As I said, I like this one more. It doesn't derail everything quite as much. But it does have penalties to ability checks, which I like. Are you going to do the thing where you go like this and then you can't do the thing?
What is real?
Oh. Astonishing.
What?
Oh my gosh. This guy go.
Your thumb's too thick.
Oh, darn it.
I'm real pleased.
Oh, dang it.
So, again, Tommy, disadvantage on perception checks, and also, oh my god, crazy, and a negative D4 to every saving throw for this session.
Don't say.
So you're starting off in a good way. We appreciate that about you.
That's
Do you
restoration.
have any madness? Sounds like you do.
That's restoration.
Awesome. Awesome sauce. You guys wake up the next day. Obviously, as you guys are waking up, everybody comes down to breakfast at Zam's house. Super exciting. Your house is very full. The Jeeves breakfast is much fuller than it has ever been. It was usually just the two of you, and now everybody's hanging out there.
Morning. How are you? Did you sleep good?
Did you actually punch
Hey
him?
there.
No. I really thought about it. I really
I
thought
know you
about
did.
it.
Hi, Zalina. We're all here now.
I noticed.
Yeah.
It's
Weird.
one big sleepover with
Yeah.
friends.
It's just a sleepover. We're just, and our parents are here.
Oh, everybody's here.
Chaperones.
Yeah. Make sure we're not up to bad things.
Nobody has to fill her in. She's probably just gonna sit there,
Well,
not totally confused the whole time.
We'll fill you in later.
We're not at breakfast and there's not people around.
Yeah, exactly. We'll fill you in when we're not.
That shit was great. It was like a movie.
Would you grab me another? I don't care what's there. Thank you.
My legs.
Speaking of things that we'll talk about later. I have something to say, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh.
Oh my.
You hate that.
I hate that. Why would you say that?
I have something I need to tell you, but I can't tell you.
I just want to tell you too.
Parents are wrong. There are grown ears.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
The hat is very difficult to keep on my head.
Why?
What?
Why?
I have a
Santa.
jester hat, but I
Alright,
decided
so,
not to bring it.
Mr. Braveheart?
Huh?
Is Mr. Braveheart here?
He is not at this time.
Jesus.
Jeeves? Hi,
Jesus.
Jeeves. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
I have a
Trust the
question.
food is for everyone's liking.
Oh, yeah, it was delicious. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Can we go to school? No?
No.
We have to stay here?
Isn't
Wait,
it
really?
Saturday? Yes, Saturday.
Oh, it's Saturday. Can we go to the library?
No.
We have to stay here.
Yeah.
Can we go to the park?
Nope.
We have to stay here.
Where can we go?
Here.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Can we go, like, to that side of the house?
Sure.
We have to stay at the house.
Yep.
What about the wing that she stayed in? That's not technically in the house.
You're right. As
It is
long
on
as
the
you stay on
grounds.
the grounds.
Oh,
that's
I
how
got it.
that's going to go. Yes. I do believe also later this afternoon that all of you have been requested to go to the police station.
Ah,
All of us.
All of you. Some of us were more requested than others. I think the other ones it actually was a request. Yeah.
yeah, we'll go. We'll go.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Stitch. Let's fucking blow this place.
Just so we can get the fuck out of here.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
is there a library here?
Yes, as a matter
Yes.
of fact, there is.
You guys want to go there
It's not.
after breakfast?
I guess so.
It's not particularly
You can read?
large, but you know.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like we don't have everything else to do.
Alright, cool.
There you go, Chad.
Yeah.
Cool?
I know the library.
We go to the library.
To the library we go. Where is the overlook?
Alright, Zalina, this is what the fuck happened last night.
Yeah.
And after Andy gets done, Zam tells you how it actually happened.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Alright, now you say
know-
your thing.
To be fair, you were unconscious for some of it.
Yeah. My memory would be a little hazy, wouldn't it?
Just a little bit. Maybe a concussion.
Yeah. A few.
It was when me and Andy were spying on Bobby and Uto at the school, and then you fell out of the fucking tree.
Aha.
Before that, I don't think anybody else caught that Bobby is trying to get Uto to share the power with him. Like, share it with him. I like randomly remembered that last weekend.
Okay. That
And then
is
I-
interesting.
What?
Yeah. Because I rolled really high on perception. So he started telling me stuff, then you fell out of the tree. And then I caught that piece of information, but I don't think anybody else did because they were
Well, it was-
distracted by you falling out of the tree.
You
I've
told
been
me-
sitting on this information for like 3 weeks, and I haven't been able to tell y'all.
Wow, I even edited the clip and didn't remember.
I think she got brought into the other room.
Oh,
They get rid of the other-
okay, I was like,
Okay, that's bad.
yeah, that's
But it was said with everybody here.
And now you know that Bobby is like
Bobby's
already very powerful in some
Okay.
regard.
Yeah, that's not good for us.
I had a hint of that at Highlight.
Yeah.
So, how can we use this to help us? Like,
Well,
We have to figure out where Bobby's getting his power from.
no.
Like, is he patroning to Pale Knight, or is Pale Knight inhabiting him?
I doubt she's inhabiting him. I think that she would. The amount of power.
What happened to Bobby?
We
I don't
have
think
no idea.
everybody knows.
We don't actually know.
No.
No.
Someone might know.
Well, someone definitely knows.
But it's not us.
It ain't me.
Keep
My.
your secrets then.
Hey, it's my dad. This one with the secrets. God.
We'll start following your dad next.
For your edification, room 7 is.
I would not
the
recommend
library.
that one.
Cool.
Room 7.
Okay. By chance, Zam, would there be any information in this library in your home about Pale Knight?
Probably not.
By chance, would there be any information?
Actually, roll history.
Nope, that's not
Your
gonna do it.
dad. Your dad's an ill rigger now, so
about guidance,
it's entirely possible.
inspiration?
Inspiration and guidance. I love that.
Was that D4 and D8?
Yep.
6.
You
Did you roll the
motherfucker!
D8 too?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
I rolled a 2 on all 3 dice.
Oh my God!
Worst.
Fucking incredible. Nope, nothing in this one.
Well, do you think Jeeves would know? What are we trying to figure out?
More
I
stuff
want to
about
know how the Pale Knight can, if the Pale Knight can like take over somebody's body.
I believe the answer to that would probably be yes. However, I think that if she were the amount of power that she has.
No, use your good memory.
Use your good one.
Okay.
Doesn't Uto have that power? Is
He
it
is
like
part of her
Uto
power.
Uto has a
over-
piece of her power, but he's not
Yeah.
controlled by her.
Yeah. But like her power to take over other people.
Ding, ding,
possess
ding.
other people.
Yeah.
Look at the
that's
note
right.
has
taker. Get
That's
that
right.
exactly right.
Oh, so she can't right now.
Yeah,
'cause
she
Uto
cannot.
has it.
Because Uto's the one with the
Uto
power.
has it. So she
So
can't.
why does Uto? Okay, that still doesn't answer where Uto got his power from then.
No,
No.
we know
We're-
exactly.
Oh no,
where
we're
it's
where-
from.
Bobby.
Bobby.
Where Bobby got his power.
We know that
Well-
he's not possessed then. So,
We know that he's not possessed.
but we know that in some different way,
He could be working for her.
Influenced.
yeah, like it could be like a deal kind of.
Something like that.
Can she like resurrect? Can she like?
We don't
Well,
know that-
considering the
yeah.
power she has, I mean, resurrection is not
I have
it's not high up there when it comes to mortals. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I have notes on Pell Knight in my notebook. That I don't have.
What's your question?
That's not a question.
What was
I'm
your
just mad at
statement?
myself That I have notes on Pell Knight in
It'll
my
be fine.
book. I know.
The power of resurrection is not like a.
You've already gotten and done the information that they were struggling to get.
Do we know that Bobby's dead for sure? That he had died.
We have
No idea about
Yeah,
that.
we.
We just know that he disappeared, and then
Yeah.
And then he was back at school the next day.
Mm-hmm. I didn't really interact with you guys much. Just kind of waved in the hall after that.
Okay, alright.
But we know that Pale Knight has.
The only person in your party who could probably venture off of the grounds of where you are currently at is her.
And she's sneaky.
She is sneaky. Well,
I'm more curious about the house.
now,
His house?
This house.
This house? Okay.
My house.
Is there a basement?
We have a sublevel.
Mm-hmm. It's just like a cellar and stuff like that. I mean, it's like where all the like stores of food and stuff like that are. It's nothing too crazy.
Yeah, where do you think the cooks get the food from?
Yeah.
where do you
Like,
think?
we have a pantry, but like, there's not enough food in there to feed like.
But where'd they take Bobby?
I'm more curious about that.
Where they took Bobby.
Yeah, when he was arrested, where'd they take him?
'Cause he didn't leave.
Did he not?
He was here somewhere.
Do we know that? Do we know that he was here somewhere? Yeah.
We just know he's taken, but
That's an interesting theory you have there, Mr. Andy.
Yeah,
I thought we knew that he didn't leave.
your dad's a sketchy guy.
So we saw him get arrested.
You saw him leave
me?
and basically get detained.
My dad is
But
a very
he just
sketchy
basically
guy.
was like, don't
That's
worry about it.
very
We're going to
sketchy
take care of
to
this
you,
and then
sir.
shoot you guys away.
Mm.
Basically, the security people said, everybody disperse, and then pointedly looked at everybody to make sure they were dispersing.
Alright, well, Andy wouldn't know to then look for secret underground
Not
torture
really, no.
chambers.
But with Zam.
I'm willing to let you roll a perception check. How
You're
are
gonna
you
waste
going to
another
guide
one
him
on him?
in this?
It's-
Talk to me about how you're guiding him in this.
He's gonna reach around him and put the binoculars on his eyes.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
his
say, I'm
perception
gonna
is better.
rub his temples and be like, think back. Look, use your eyes. Come on, I'll rub
Yeah.
the side of his temples.
All right, then roll a history check.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
From me? Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna roll a history check now. Because he's trying to make you remember history now.
Okay.
You know this house.
So I get guidance?
You do get guidance.
22?
22? Nice. You do remember that there's one specific area that you've already actually kind of passed as you were going through to the Underdark, where you kind of discovered that passage that goes out into the waterfront area. Waterfront area, not the wharf. You know what I mean?
Wharf.
Not the docks.
Another nice area.
The other nice area. So you kind of passed an area that looked a little bit sketch, and it looked like there was like tools and stuff in there. There might have been like an altar or something like that, or some sort of like ritual space.
Who's your father? He's a religious man. Who's he worship?
No, he's not a religious man.
Peculiar.
You guys are ill riggers. You guys do have a certain amount of religion because you guys truck faith with the hells.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Is that really like religion per se? I mean, I guess in game terms it is.
Yes, in games term it is.
Alright. Yeah, he's a religious man. Aren't we all?
Somewhere or another at least.
Maybe, I may know maybe a spot that might be in the house that we can check out.
Interesting.
You guys wait here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go into the cellar.
We wait here.
Just you, not taking anyone else?
Just me.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to. I had it all set, but I don't at the moment.
This one's called Secret Chamber. Perfect song.
Spoopy chamber.
Spoopy.
Pardon my French.
Bless you.
Thank you, I appreciate your time.
Yeah, I don't know what else we can do inside the house. Like, we could do a real planning session. Like, four of us sit around and like go through different scenarios and what our plan would be for said things to get Uto to the wharf, to the.
We could work on tactics for combat.
We could practice that, yeah.
Maybe practice
For missions or something.
ability for everyone to survive.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. That's not part of this game. One of us got to die.
Somebody has to go.
Every fight.
Them's be the rules, man. We all agreed to it.
Yeah, can it?
Yeah.
Nobody else fucking say it. Say it.
Howitzer.
He's got a silencer.
A howitzer. That's a cannon.
Said it. He said the word.
He said the word.
He
One of
said
us
it.
got to die every time. No.
I mean, it's gonna happen either way. I think.
Yeah.
But we do our best for it not to happen.
We should always practice.
I was just thinking if we come up with like a formation where, you know, maybe the person who could take the hits takes the hits.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
You are something there.
Not a lot. 28.
Maybe
That's not a lot.
while I'm heading towards the cellar,
What do you
guys should find some books on military tactics.
Ooh, can I look for a book on military tactics?
You may.
May. You may.
Yeah.
No, me, man.
Perception.
But still, let me give you video games real quick.
Perception.
Oh.
Hmm?
Perception.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah, how's that
Yeah,
intelligence?
+1. 13.
13? Somebody said something. I heard it.
I said guidance.
Is it 13 not good enough to find a book in the small library?
You can find a book. You found a book
On military tactics?
on military tactics.
Oh,
It talks
rolled
about
an 8.
the formations in ancient Rome and
Hell
some
yeah.
Carthage, things like that.
Okay.
Sorry, I meant to say look for a book on modern military
No, we're
tactics.
Roman now.
Not, preferably
Roman.
not the
Everyone get
Romans.
into your 2 lines with your muskets. The first ones take your shots and squat down while you're in a. The second ones will take your shots.
Volley, if you will.
Sorry. We have advanced past single loading muskets.
Good thing we don't use muskets. Or guns. I got magic.
I got magic.
Pew pew.
I got the magic. You got the magic.
He's got the magic, magic. Remember that song? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Good throwback. I listened to that recently. I was like, fuck yeah. Jam now.
I love throwbacks.
Oh.
I just think of Pitch Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
We don't
true.
see that.
That's the under
Well, I'm
area.
tiny.
Yeah, you're not big.
That's a cool seller.
Is anybody in here?
Hmm? You.
I mean, besides me. Is there
No.
anybody in here besides me?
Mm.
Okay. Is there any? Okay, so is that a rack in the middle of the floor under
like a
the
storage container?
This?
No, the other
Is
side.
this?
Yeah.
Pulling
No, it's a table.
It's like pulling produce.
Like that
Oh,
somebody
the
could get
table.
strapped to.
I mean, hypothetically.
Does it? Okay. Based off of what I see,
Yeah.
it looks like a.
A sacrificial altar. I can understand why you would come from that.
Maybe they're a little freaky. That's okay.
Yeah, you're a little
Some-
freaky.
some
Yeah,
stuff.
out here like sacrificing people to what looks like.
No, whips
Psionics.
and chains excite Mr. Braveheart.
Ooh.
Don't
He's a-
king
so-
shame.
He's a
Yeah, he likes
Are you
his
gonna-
horns
are you gonna
tied
walk over
down.
there?
Slut.
What's that?
Are you gonna walk over there?
No, not over there.
Slut.
We're not gonna descend those stairs.
We're not descending the stairs.
We're not
Alright,
descending the stairs.
Great.
We're gonna investigate the area that's right directly in front of me.
Okay.
Oh, look at the papers.
The papers are over here.
No. Not those papers.
Actually, the papers are laying on the table.
Almost
But
like
you can't
they're
grab
so
them
precariously- yeah, you
until you
have to
climb on.
the table.
They're just so
There's also
perfect.
spray paint, in case you're curious.
Oh,
Alright,
snap.
I'm gonna-
That box right in front of you, that's full of spray paint.
I'm gonna take the spray paint.
Oh, obviously.
Specifically, red.
Red? Yeah.
Metallic red.
Metallic red? It's every color you could possibly want is in that box.
What a weird thing to have in a torture chamber. I'm gonna say it. All right.
There's no
Why?
guarantee that this is a torture chamber. Nowhere in here
Yeah,
does it say torture
Mr.
chamber.
Jump to
Okay, so
conclusion.
like
Sorry,
looking
you're right,
around,
sorry,
what do I
sorry,
see?
sorry.
Looking around,
Clearly
you see a lot of like
the den.
like arcane storage
All right,
stuff,
spray
like
paint's okay.
spell components and things like that
It's their
are kind
special
of right
version.
through here. It looks like this area has some sort of like there's fields
X marks the
and
spot.
rooms like all across the wall.
Like security rooms?
This is like
Ooh,
this
the
seems like it would be
landing
like a secure room.
But like the
Never heard of
rooms
that.
are like
They're security rooms. Yeah.
like warding.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of wards. There's also
Obscure.
like foodstuffs and water and stuff like that all through there as
No.
well. Because you're on this side, technically.
Technically.
One goes in the front,
So,
one goes in the back.
you can
The person in the middle is-
Go this way and walk down over here. There's more stuff here up in this, and then you got weird for a moment there because reality warped for a moment because you thought you were Tommy. And yeah, as you come down here, there's all kinds of like there's also like keepsakes and just kind of random things thrown around.
What sort of ill rigger is my father?
Excuse me.
What sort of ill rigger?
Who's
Who's his deal with?
Who's his deal with?
Yeah, Asmodeus.
Why are you gonna say it's gotta be Asmodeus?
I don't know, spell components and stuff. Throwing a name out
Throwing
there.
a name out there, a guy who likes magic a lot.
I may have done a little research.
Okay. Sounds like you got a pretty good idea of what's going on.
Yeah. Okay.
These
Yeah,
containers
that's the one.
here
Yo,
are
Ted.
full of like liquids. You can see this from like far away. They're not lit up, and neither is the summoning circle. This isn't on at the moment either, and neither is that.
Right. Large Tesla crystals, not on right now.
Correct.
Okay. Now are there like hoses and stuff connecting the liquid compartments? Because like if you look at the floor, you can kind of see like hoses and stuff. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Cool. Is there an area anywhere down here that you could like keep prisoners or something? Like, no.
Nope.
On the desk in front of the summoning circle portal, what does that look like?
This one here.
The one in like in the middle of the circle.
That or that.
That.
This.
That.
This is This, that, what? This looks like an altar that has like crystals and stones and stuff like that on it. This, from far away, you can see does actually have paper on it. But you're all the way over here. You'd have to move that way.
I was just wondering if it was like a desk or something, or if it was like a medieval rack or something.
I understand.
Where you could strap somebody down to sacrifice them or something.
I'm sure things can serve more than one purpose.
That's true. That's true.
It's a pretty heavy table, let's put it that way.
Yeah. But like, if you were sacrificing somebody on a table, you wouldn't want to put papers, cause like blood and stuff like that. I would
There's just a
assume.
world that does have prestidigitation. It's not a very uncommon
That's
spell.
also true. That's
Yeah.
also true. Here, let me clean my torture rack with magic bleach.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
It's gonna be
That's a quote.
Yeah. There's another quote.
What was it?
I'm gonna clean the torture rack with my magic bleach.
He did this with his hands.
Uh-huh.
He's a good.
Oh shit, I lost my legs again. They're very gone now. I don't know where they went.
What do you do now? Okay, so these warding sigils.
Mhm.
Torture.
Torture.
I got it.
What would trigger them? Can I tell what would trigger them?
Roll an Arcana check.
Yeah, lay on and find out. Huh?
Don't have to find out. I'm saying, like, yeah, that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I rolled the D8 and knocked the D20. I don't remember what the D20 was on. Can I re-roll it?
You may.
Okay. I think that might have been what I rolled the first time. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
You said Arcana.
Yes.
21.
Jesus, dude. What are you rolling tonight?
Well, I
nice.
thought we rolled a 16.
His first rolls, he got a total on 3 dice of 6.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Honestly,
Yeah.
just these last two have been pretty good.
Yeah.
Which-
These are most of the rolls I've made with specifically the D20 have been pretty high. Other
most
than
of these look really like keyed in. Like most of them are inscribed and emblazoned with like some sort of metal. It looks like these might be like aluminum or steel or something like that. So like it's carved in and then put in. It looks like it would be like a place that would be hidden from scrying. It looks like it would be a place that like perhaps you could do like a wall of force that would pop up for some reason.
but nothing that would be like anti-intruder looking.
There's plenty of anti-intruder stuff. Like for a +20, you could tell that these typically, like if somebody who wasn't allowed to be
Physical intruder.
yeah.
Anti-physical
Like
intruder.
I'm saying, like a wall of force could very easily just pop up and stop people from coming into
I'm
here.
not too worried about that.
If-
Like if that happened, like that's probably not great. I'm looking more for is anything gonna
Offensively?
hit me?
Is anything gonna hit you? No. It looks like this is keyed to your dad's blood. With a 21, you can tell that this is keyed to your dad's blood, so you are specifically will be fine here because you have your father's blood in you.
Cool. I will go investigate the table with the papers
Cool,
on it.
cool, cool. Well, investigation check.
If I had guidance in the last 10 minutes, can I
Huh.
assume that I still have it?
No.
Investigation.
I believe guidance is only for a minute, and even if it hadn't been only for a minute.
10 minutes.
Is it 10? It has been longer than 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
11.
11? I mean, these are pretty generic looking papers. It looks like it's just like low level alchemical research at this point. Like low level alchemical knowledge. It's nothing too crazy. It looks like he was kind of going through something to try and figure out like a circumvention to the anathema towards healing potions themselves as being magic items to make it more of like a natural process rather than a magical one, to be able to skirt that ban and make it so that it's easier to have.
Have they tried honey?
It looks like that was at least one of the ingredients in the box. He's pretty keen on this because it looks like he's trying to be able to have something for after he gets done being an elected official. And if he was able to do this while the ban is in place, it would be buckets of money just pouring from on high. Way intense for talking about a guy who
Scary buckets of money.
Yeah,
Way intense buckets of money to be
way
exact.
intense. That's like Moria level buckets of money.
They grew greedy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything else that may be of interest?
On the altar top, there's just like some rocks. There's what looks like some kind of a knife. It looks like it's probably obsidian or some sort of glass or something like that. There's
Typical ceremonial knife.
Yeah. anathema or athame. Sorry, my mistake.
You are forgiven.
I appreciate that about you. It looks like up towards the top where the cracks are in the wall. It's cracked there because they're starting to try to expand the area a little bit. And maybe a lot of the cables come into this area over here as well.
Cool.
What was your investigation check again? 13?
Of the table?
Mm-hmm.
11.
Oh. So yeah.
tell if somebody was chained down and murdered here?
Sure. If you were to roll an investigation check that wasn't an 11, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think we're done here.
Sounds great. You want to go back upstairs?
Yeah.
Cool beans. This.
Good thing I came alone.
Are we still in the library?
For me?
Yeah, are you?
We're still in the library.
I don't know.
You told us
Are
to
you?
stay.
You stayed.
We stayed.
Good boy.
Got a treat?
Good boy. Here, here.
Look him.
Off.
Hey, cats get treats too.
Do they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally catnip, or literally
They're
just a
not
piece of their own food, just like dogs. If you hold it, it means a lot more than if they just eat it out of the bowl.
Sophie was over here. She liked cheese.
No, don't be.
Any sort of like sandwich, like cheese, meat, whatever, like any sort of sliced stuff, cats love. Whenever I'm making a sandwich, my cat just sits there and paws at my leg, and I'm like, I'm not sharing. And then I do.
You always share with
Well,
me.
that's why. She's like,
you back?
come on.
Yes, he
Are you
is.
back?
Yeah.
Hey, why did we stay here? Where'd you go? What happened?
Well,
He was gone for like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been reading this book on ancient Rome. I know how we should fight.
First, we need a coliseum.
First, we need big round shields and long pointy spears.
And then we need a ability for said coliseum to also fill with water. So
you
can have
guys
those
are
battles.
going the route of the
True fact, which is
Myrmidons,
What
huh?
did you
crazy.
do? What did you do?
I was reading.
Reading.
Yes.
She was meditating.
Roll me an investigation check real quick.
Did I dance?
You rolled a nat 1.
But I don't
You
know.
are thumbing through the library, and as you come across one particular section, like you accidentally knock into one of the drawers, and the false bottom falls out, and you see that there are some magazines.
Some bags.
Magazines.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna
Maybe
Just
we're
back
right
as
the
fast
first
as you
time in
can.
the basement.
Probably smart.
close that.
Yeah.
What'd you find?
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all.
It was empty.
It was empty. I swear I don't know anything.
I take my word.
So, good news, guys.
He
Okay.
walks in right as you're like shoving it back in. Yeah. Good news.
What'd you find?
Well, there's definitely a chamber off the cellar
Okay.
that may be used for some, call it magical experimentation and research. There are protection wards all around it. So,
Protection wards? Like.
yeah, as in like magic wards that may go off if the wrong people are around.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can I see?
No.
I mean, you can.
I'd prefer if you didn't. Not because I don't think that you deserve to see, but because me thinks that you may not come back from the seeing.
That's fair.
Oh.
That's fair. I do want to see it though.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
I should have brought my Nikon down so I could take some pictures or something. It's a camera brand.
Yeah.
That was a productive conversation. Yeah.
Anyways, so I've been reading this book on how we should fight going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that if we do like this formation, where you have like you're in the front with the big circle shield, and the spear over top,
Yeah.
and then if we do the shields on the sides of you, we can make like a wall. The enemies can't get to us.
How good are you with the shield?
I didn't think about that.
All
And
right.
then we'd have to like practice.
Yeah.
Got any better ideas?
Yeah. I was thinking more of like in modern combat, more of a delta formation.
Dude, I'm a drummer.
Maybe we go diamond formation and we put you in the middle of the diamond. You can drum from there.
Well, he can also shoot things
It's
from there.
blast.
Yes.
So anyways, I started blasting.
Yeah. If we had... Actually, you have a decent armor class.
Yeah.
So technically, you should not be the one in the middle, but also you should. But also not.
But also, I need to be at least 10 feet away from
Yeah,
enemies.
see, that's the issue. You have the second highest armor class,
Yeah.
but also you can't use it.
Well, if we did a diamond, like he's at the back.
Yeah, that's what I
Protect
was
our
thinking.
flank some.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
he
if
can
we
have
do
the
get
range.
flanked, he then has to be removed from the flank.
There's one other small skosh of a detail you're forgetting.
Which is?
Area of effect attacks.
Yeah, but then...
Just letting you know.
Okay. That's why Delta would spread us out
Just letting you know. You go do what
horizontally.
you want. I'm helping you out.
Fireball.
Do what you want.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Anyways.
Didn't ask how big the room is.
Okay.
That's it.
So formation A is the diamond.
Fireball.
Okay.
Yeah. What's Joe like?
He's Joe.
He's a little crazy. He does weird things sometimes.
He
Yeah,
does
but
like
what's
He's
to
a
shoot.
wood
like
elf?
in combat?
He does like to shoot things in combat.
He likes to use a bow a lot.
Interesting.
Does he have melee also?
Yeah.
He doesn't do that
But he
though.
prefers the.
Should
He
But he
does
prefers to
all of
shoot
his
You guys
build
are
is
both
focused
rogues,
on
right?
is both of
No,
them.
you're not a rogue.
He's a bard.
You're a rogue, right? So I feel like you should be in the middle because you get sneak attack when an ally is close. So you could jump to any of us.
Yeah.
Within
Or you
10
could
feet or
also
whatever.
flank by being on the outside.
Get out of
I
our
could be anywhere, honestly. I could dash around.
Pretty versatile. Don't like to toot my own horn, but like.
Well, so if we
Toot,
did a
toot,
delta
motherfucker.
formation and you were on the outside, one of the wings of the delta.
So.
Delta formation diamond.
No.
What's delta formation?
Ask him like I know shit.
Triangle.
I don't know your military
Then say
terms.
triangle.
I'm a drummer.
I was gonna say you're like Delta guys.
Duh.
So you know how geese fly in a V formation?
Sure, I'll
And
call it
sometimes-
geese formation, not delta.
And sometimes one side is longer than the other. That's because the longer side has more geese in it.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I got that.
Okay.
So is that beta side of delta formation? Use words.
It'd be Bravo side.
I hate you so much.
You have to adapt to it.
Yeah, put me in the back of the diamond so I can shoot you in the back of the head.
You wouldn't hit anyway.
I wouldn't hit. God damn it. I'm useless. Alright, military guy.
Okay.
Dumb it the fuck down, please.
So, I need a piece of paper. Wait, I have a piece of paper. You don't need it.
I'm all ears.
I'm
Just say what
so
you need.
happy.
Alright.
Brian is
Creating
trying to
diagrams.
Chat, welcome.
Delta
I'm so
formation.
glad that we're here today.
Why is that called delta
We're
formation?
gonna sit
That's
here.
upside down V
Let me
formation.
see. Let me see
Brian
that.
tries to
Or
figure
geese
out how to
formation.
speak
That is-
civilian while explaining military terms. And it's gonna go about as well as
Delta.
you
Yeah,
expect.
that's a triangle.
That's called triangle
Oh,
formation.
see? Wait, let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see that. Let me break it down for you real quick. Let me
That's
see-
called triangle
I don't
formation.
Can I see that?
understand.
Can I
I'm
see
trying
that?
to understand.
Let me see it real quick. Just 1 second. No, hold it. Turn it to the side. Tilt it. No. The other way. Flip it. 180. No, I'm gonna get you.
Okay.
Go like this. Oh, the other way. See, look, it looks like a D.
Oh, delta formation.
See?
Oh, I still like geese formation.
Geese formation.
Thank you.
Silly goose formation.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Diamond formation.
See, that one makes sense. That's a diamond and it's called diamond formation. So
Do you know your shapes?
That's a circle, but
That's a diamond.
that's a rough edge circle.
Yeah, it's a diamond.
Okay. This one's gonna throw you off a lot. Line formation.
No fucking way.
Line formation.
No fucking way, dude.
Now,
Okay.
stay with me.
Gotcha.
Bear with me. In a line formation, we stand in line.
Yeah. Okay. Well, how do we stand
I thought we would stay
in
good.
silly goose formation?
So in
Which
silly
one of
goose,
us is where?
So-
is the important parts in each of these.
silly goose formation, the person with the best eyesight would take point.
Not me.
Who has the best perception?
Not me today.
Oh, wait, perception.
+2.
+3.
You don't know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What do you got? +7?
Yeah.
There it is.
All right.
So this is silly goose is like our migratory formation. That's when we're gonna
Yes.
be learning new. We're exploring.
Silly goose would generally be a migratory formation.
Yes. You're speaking language I can understand.
So great.
A diamond formation would be
Defensive.
Defensive.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Now line formation.
Attack.
No.
Oh.
I had faith.
Everybody was rooting for me.
I did.
Line formation.
Line formation's what?
So line
Retreat?
formation is also defensive.
So
Different.
the meat shield. Essentially.
Not quite. So generally in a line formation, you have the point man up front. You have the person in the back keeps eyes towards the rear, and then generally the people on the sides will look out to the sides.
Okay, so like you, me, and Joe would be in the middle. You have the best perception, so you need to be in the back.
Yes. And everyone should keep track of the person behind them. Because the last person gets taken and no one's looking back. We don't have the last person anymore.
That's you.
Don't let me get taken.
Don't get taken.
Don't let me get taken.
Don't make that
They're
gang
gonna
become.
get you.
Okay.
They're
I
gonna
don't
get
wanna
you.
get
We're
got.
gonna go.
I don't
Where'd
wanna
you
get
go?
got. Don't get me.
No one's gonna be looking back, and the front's just gonna be all alone.
So
Brian.
Right.
Solo's the rest of the campaign. Solo spell night. Guys, fuck, I'll do it on my own.
Let me. So I understand it now.
guys, it's hot down here. So a line formation
getting
is
pretty close to the
is
sweater
a
coming
pretty
off.
Sweater's coming off.
What is the world madness at? Just so I can put it.
Pardon me? Currently it's at a 2.
I'm a buff elf.
Whoa.
Dude, he's a
Fuck with me.
You're a elf.
I'm a belf.
Elf.
Santa's hardest worker.
Now technically if we want to make things more complicated,
Nope, don't do that.
we
It's
have
gonna go bad.
horizontal line formation.
Let me see. Let me see.
Is it called horizontal line formation?
Yeah.
That's a mouthful.
Okay, we'll call it
Hoe line.
wall
HL.
formation.
A hoe line. Do a hoe line.
Hold on.
It's wall formation.
Hoe line.
Wall. I like
Wall.
that. Goose, diamond, line, wall.
In wall formation, we stand shoulder to shoulder. Technically, not touching, we'd be spaced out.
Okay.
You never want to be standing right on top.
Why
of
do we
each
use wall formation?
other. Generally, if you were doing a search,
Okay.
which spread out, that way you're all covering more ground.
Okay. Okay. So then, what's attack formation?
Technically, any of them.
We're fighting formation?
So,
Which one is
why are
that?
we worried about attack formation? Technically, any of them can be attack formation.
Guys, hugs and kisses formation.
Kisses formation, quickly.
I did it. I did good.
They did good. They did good.
Wait,
I'm doing it right.
Index
Can I
finger.
do it again? I don't think I'm doing it right.
Index finger up.
Yeah, put the
curved,
thumbs away.
Middle finger
Put the
down.
thumbs away.
I always
Middle
feel
finger
weird because I
straight.
feel like my thumbs
Middle
are
finger
like.
straight down.
Middle finger straight down.
Wait.
Index finger's
Easy.
curved. There you
Yes.
I'm doing it now.
Curve more at the
Curve.
top. Yeah!
I did it.
I just feel like my thumbs are in a weird position. in
I do
this.
as well. Yes, this is very unnatural.
Look at that stream.
Look at us.
Love.
Look at that.
Around the
You can't see
holidays.
here.
Speaking of,
But
if
it's
anybody wants to come over for
here.
Christmas Eve, I'm having a lot of food. Yeah, I have turkey and beef and chicken
cookies.
and I think some fish and
My cookies.
All of Zalina's favorite.
My bestie's having a housewarming party on New Year's Eve. She just got an apartment.
no
Who?
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Christmas Eve.
You said
I
New Year's
said
Eve.
New Year's Eve, but then I corrected to
Oh,
Christmas
my
Eve.
bad. But anybody who wants to come over and rub shoulders with Perla's family is more than welcome to come. After I finish making the food, which will be placed out at 6 p.m.,
I will be retiring to my cigar lounge, and I shall sit there for the rest of the evening smoking cigars.
Wonderful.
I agree. I agree completely.
Your
Well-
porched and hooded cigar lounge.
Indeed.
So we've got our formations. Where does that leave us, oh wise one?
So generally,
Hope you know you're in charge of this, so you're going to tell us which formation to go in. Also, we need to know which one of us is in which point of each of these formations.
that's fairly easy.
Okay.
And most of them, the point person would generally be the leader.
That's you. How's your perception?
I,
Yeah?
yeah,
What you got for perception?
+0.
Yeah, there it is. You're the literal worst.
Alright, so I'm thinking these formations might not work well for our dynamic, huh?
So here's the thing.
Maybe if we were a highly trained, force that spent years in an academy and like learned all these symbols
Well,
and
you know what
signs
else
Delta
the point
and
of the
skills and stuff.
You know what else the point of the
Maybe-
point person is? To be the one that charges in first.
Right. So we have that, but you can't see.
Ooh, but I can enhance his ability so he gets advantage.
How often are you gonna do that?
How often do we do
How
that?
often we need it.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty often.
How often are we into these formations?
I'd imagine that.
Anytime
like-
we feel like we need to move
Yeah.
tactically.
This is all moving.
Yes, these are all moving formations.
What do we do if we're like last night, stuck on a rooftop?
Diamond formation.
Defensive.
But that's not moving.
Well, not all of them have to be moving. They're generally
Just
for
sit there.
moving formations, but you can stop in the formation as well.
Oh, fuck.
It's blowing my mind.
Wait till we get to block formation.
Block. Block.
It's literally a square.
Block, 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 block.
So how is block different than diamond?
Yeah, how would we be
Well,
able to
so-
block?
A block formation where you have one person up front. Diamond formation, you have one person up front. Get this. With a block formation, it's tilted 45 degrees.
Mhm.
So now you have 2 rows of people. And so you'd have one person, one person, one person, one person. And you can throw the 5th person either in one of the lines or in the middle.
Interesting.
So, not to throw a wrench in this conversation, because I have enjoyed it immensely. Let me assure you, it's been very funny. I do usually do this for you guys, because what I will tell the first person who's in front, you get to do a survival check. So typically, whoever's in the front with the best survival gets to do that, and then the person in the back with the perception. So the person who's doing survival gets where you're going. The person with perception usually will make it so that you guys don't get ambushed or something of that ilk.
What if we did...
I think more of the conversation you guys should be having here, while I don't mind you guys talking about modern military tactics and formations and stuff like that, because I find them very interesting, and I've watched a lot military history stuff. And I went to ROTC because I was going to go into the military, and then, health happened. I would point out that you should probably start strategizing more about what happens in combat than the way you stand when going places. Because like I said, just to make the mechanics pretty easy and not have to go through all of this usually.
So the reason why we're going over formations for movement
Okay.
is because we're going through the sewers with a person.
I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing more that, hey, what I'm going to tell you when we go through the motions of moving is what handles kind of that. You'll have one person who's doing the survival check, one person who's doing the perception check, and then you have 2 people free to do kind of whatever they want. Does that make sense? And you guys are going to kind of be in the formation like that. So the person survival is in the front, person perception in the back. People on the other side can kind of do whatever the fuck they want. If there's like an acrobatics or an athletics check that needs to happen or something like that, those people are typically free to do that. Sometimes they can also help with one or the other. Just again, mechanically, that's how I've been handling this portion of exploration. If you'll recall, when you went to the Underdark, we started laughing about the penis formation, but we quickly abandoned that when I was like, hey, who's doing this? Everybody went, oh shit, that's right, you're a good survival. Oh, you're the good perception. That's why I would say...
Now, is there something against stopping and having the second person do the survival check and then stepping back into the second spot in the formation?
Yes. because they would have to continue to lead you.
They're not doing an ongoing survival check.
Exactly. And I'm saying that if you're doing an exploration or you're going through a place, that the person in front is the one who's leading you through that. So it would be on them to be able to get you where you need to be. So that's why I'm saying the person in the front
But if we
does their survival check.
all already know where we're going.
If
Like,
you
let's
all
say we-
know, if you hypothetically all perfectly know exactly what's happening and everyone would be able to do it, that person would be able to roll with advantage.
So like if we spent time to get to know the sewers really well.
Really well.
And had a map and everything.
You
that
had
we
a
were
map and
following.
everything. And
Maybe markers that we were following.
all of those things would lower the DC and give you advantage. But
And therefore the pointmen would not have to have a really high survival.
they would not have to have a really high survival because they
Okay.
would have advantage. And they would also have a low DC.
Which leads me to my follow-up
Mm-hmm.
to formations and how we should go is we should know where we're going.
That is important.
Good thing we have a map.
Super important.
A map.
Okay, more along the lines of combat that isn't a formation. You need to be in the front.
I think that I need to be somewhere. It depends on whether we get flanked or not. I don't want to be too far in front of everyone because if we get flanked, I am not in position to do anything.
Circle
about
back
it.
and help.
Yes.
Right.
So we need to be somewhat close by, which is why formations matter. Is we don't want to get into combat and then spread out.
Don't you want to get into combat and at least spread out a little bit?
A little bit.
Okay.
But
I
the,
only ask
the
'cause there's, like-
key word there is 2 words.
I'm so
Three words technically.
Mhm.
A little bit.
So there's this one. And then there's this one.
Yeah, which one was that second
And
one?
it's this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Delta.
You mean silly goose formation? Because you guys can't remember delta.
Oh, you roll.
It's the goose. It's not, they dropped the silly and they just made
No. Coming from Zam, that's a silly goose formation.
Okay.
Oh snap! Oh snap! She's making all the signs. Oh snap!
What's this one?
Diamond.
Oh,
Wait, no, that's
That
not
would
true.
actually be the spear formation,
spear.
where the front men would be out farther.
Spear formation.
Your fingers.
Kind of reminds me. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I went there too. It's all right.
So if you don't,
Yeah, her
want,
fingers bend weird.
if you can't be the front, where are you?
Don't make fun of my fingers.
I'm not.
Well,
they're
so
weird.
it depends
That's not making
on
fun.
what's going on. If we're talking about in combat,
We're getting
No, you're a
Uto
pianist
through the
fingers.
sewers.
I should be front man.
I call them my
You should be
hair
where?
stylists.
I should be front.
Okay, so you're in the front.
Yes.
Okay,
Because we
where
come
are we?
across something, I need to block.
Where are we?
So if we're
Which formation?
bringing Uto and we're trying to preserve him, protect him, we do diamond formation or delta formation, and he goes in the middle. So he's either, silly goose formation,
Thank you.
or diamond formation, and he goes in the middle. If
Okay.
we're doing a line formation, get this, he's in the middle.
Yeah. No, I wasn't. I figured all that for Uto. Where are we?
All right.
Is the question I keep asking.
So generally, the people with great ranged attacks would go on the outside, where they have clear lines of sight.
Me, Joe.
Yes. And then support would go more. So if we were looking at, since there's 5 of us, usually, you would have Zam, and then maybe Joe, and then, let's say we had Ziggy, Zalina, Andy.
Why are we all on one side? I don't like that.
Can I see? Okay. I can't read.
There's 3 of us to one side.
Why?
That was my question, and he went.
It's like a.
So, okay.
I don't like that either.
All right.
The box.
We'll make it
16. I'm rolling.
Gotta make it symmetrical. Otherwise, you're gonna bump into a lot of mental illnesses if you don't make things symmetrical, especially mine.
But they're not always symmetrical.
I'm not arguing
Just
with
explain
you.
it to me. Why would it not be symmetrical?
So
if we're going down a corridor, you want 3 people to one side and 1 to the other?
yes.
Why?
Well, because those 3 on that one side are generally all the people I have to protect. It's easier if they're all on one side.
That's disrespectful.
And true. That's why it's disrespectful.
Who'd you put on that side, huh?
Ziggy, Zalina, and Andy.
Joe by himself.
Isn't that how it always goes?
Listen, man.
He raises an excellent point.
Listen, man.
Keep losing that?
You seem to forget all the simulation rooms we were in where you and I were the last two alive.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
However, these are not simulation rooms, and that's why you're all the way on the outside because you're the person I need to protect the least. Also, ranged attacks.
So if me and Joe are both ranged attacks,
Right.
what kind of attacks do you have now?
I really wasn't expecting this to be what bumps you guys tonight.
We like to take your sessions in our own way.
Yeah, I totally get that. But more, I felt like the thing that was really going to bump you was the nose that Uto's trying to be able to get the power too. That's what I was like. I was like, wow. I think that would have bumped you guys way more. On Halloween, no less.
I haven't had a chance to talk about it.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I've been stewing on that piece of information
For like 3 weeks.
Hey, what kind of attacks do you make?
Kind of made like
I make all
a
kinds.
minor little
Range,
ding. Like it was kind of like
have the sword.
And
Have an
I
all-around
expect.
guy.
Do you
and then
have a
formations
pretty
have been
good
like a
damage
gong,
output?
and
Or are
I'm
you
like,
mostly
wow.
like a lot of
I
support
just don't
stuff?
like the fact
Both.
that
I can
Uto's
do-
trying to take the power
Which do you do more of in combat?
That kind of interferes
With
it's a
you
mix.
guys
With
being
our
able to.
deal.
Yeah, yeah, or
and
holding.
everything.
to, like,
Yeah, yeah.
Because if he gets the power
46
before we
assist.
Oh yeah, yeah. Then you don't get it, and that's a problem for
Okay,
you.
so you should
Yeah.
be
Yeah, yeah.
next to you.
Bro, this is
on
what I've
one
been
of the
thinking
sides.
about.
Yeah, yeah. No worries. That is a really
Damage,
big problem
damage.
for you. That's why I
I
was kind of
also have a
surprised you've
lot.
been sitting on it
I
for.
think I'm like
Huh?
the only one that has support. I can do ranged.
I really was.
See, the
honestly,
reason
like,
why I put Ziggy
I figured when you
next
dropped that
to
little
me
bombshell there, that everybody would
is
have been
because
like,
you have healing.
problem.
Yeah, he's healing,
Yeah.
so we need the healer to stay up.
Right.
So he's closest to us.
So bad. Can we go to Monday?
That makes sense to me. Why then also Zalina and Andy on that same side?
Well, because you guys would stay
You
next
can lead them to
near
the formations
Ziggy and on the
conversation,
side
we
that
can
I'm defending the
a
most.
little bit forward because you can just leave.
Or what
He would
happens
be
to the other
healing.
side?
And go
what
to
happens to the
bed.
other side?
Because you're literally
He's still.
not under
That's why
house
there's only
arrest at
one
all.
person because he
I-
can
I-
move with
You
you.
could
I could go to the school.
literally just go to school.
Right.
So
So,
if
Joe.
we need to
we
pivot,
could do that right now.
one side does not have to.
Let's go.
I don't need to worry about 3 people or 2 people
Yeah, for
trying
sure.
to
You
pivot
should
with
be
me.
nice.
Just Joe, if he listens.
Well, I also have ranged healing as well.
Have fun.
Bye.
I like because I can do my healing from pretty far distances,
I promise. I thought
and
this
also
through.
all my support stuff.
It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Why?
Based on our characters, why would you, like, we should be spread out evenly,
Why?
so that if we get attacked from either side, you have equal support on both sides.
I don't necessarily need equal support on both sides though.
Why?
Because on Joe's side, I just need him to tuck back, and then we go into line formation.
Don't try to listen. Don't be quiet over there.
Brian, can you hear me when I'm talking?
I can hear you right now.
I know that. Before that,
I was talking, so I wasn't paying attention.
Keep
So,
talking.
if
Say
we
your
have
words.
a delta formation like that, a silly goose formation like this,
That is a silly goose formation.
if somebody comes from this side,
Mhm.
Joe tucks in behind me, you guys sweep up, we turn into line formation.
Wall formation.
Well, this is line formation considering the direction we're facing, because we are facing this way, and therefore we're in line formation. If we were to come across something and we needed to spread out to search, we could all spread out into wall formation facing this way. So you see how this is wall formation because we're all facing the same direction in a line, whereas this one, we're all facing essentially each other in a line. So, at this point, I would stay point, Joe would pivot behind me into a line where I'm in front and you're in back
Okay.
in a combat scenario.
And then what happens if we get attacked from the left and we need to go line formation facing left?
Diamond formation.
That puts who at
You
points?
would swing around to the back. To the back.
Okay. Who's at point then? Because that's either Ziggy or Zalina right now.
So
if
at
we have
that
in
point,
line.
I would drop to point, and Ziggy would go either in the middle or top. Joe would stay in the back, and Zalina would be either. So
Zalina would go to this side,
to the top, yeah.
and then Zig would stay next to you, his healing.
Yes.
Okay.
Or Ziggy could go in the middle
This is
for
making
healing
sense.
everyone. So basically what happens is from Delta formation we can pivot to essentially any other formation.
Okay, this is making sense.
If we wanted 2 people point, we
You-
go to box formation.
Okay, you are now in charge of telling us where to go
Okay.
in combat scenarios.
So in
Only.
if we run into issues, we start in Delta formation as long as there's enough room. If we're going down
Silly
corridors,
goose.
silly goose formation. If there's not enough room for us to be in Delta formation, because we don't want to be like shoulder to shoulder.
Right.
We want to be about 5 feet in between each of us. So if
So really, we'll have to be line formation through the sewers.
probably or box formation.
There are 2 people
'Cause-
sweeping the sides.
Yes.
So in box formation, who's your 2 points?
So it would probably be me and Joe.
Okay.
That one's hard because nobody's really close range combat.
Right.
Technically, you're the second highest armor class, but you don't want to be up in front of everyone. Joe would probably be the one just fine up in front.
I have stuff for close range, but it's not. It's
You
not
prefer
good.
not to be there, though.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. So I think we put Joe there
Okay.
because ultimately he's not going to be doing a ton of damage. Let's be fair.
Yeah, I can do
In
1d8
which case-
plus 2 with that.
In which case you would be in back. So if we were doing like box formation, essentially the way it would go would be like, let's say either me or Joe, and then me or Joe. So either one of those would be one of us, and then either Zalina and Ziggy would be the next 2, and then you would be in back, and you can either go in one line or you can kind of form like a little tail in the middle to keep you farthest away.
Okay.
Unless you'd rather switch with Zalina to put Zalina in back to watch our backs.
She has the best perception.
So she could go in back. That would help defend us. The only reason I thought about putting you there is just because of the armor class.
Yeah.
However-
and I can see that too.
However, then if somebody comes up behind, you then run into the issue of having to get out from close range.
So I can fight close range. I just prefer not to.
Yeah. And if any combat goes for a while, like it's gonna be hard to like just step. Well, see, here's the thing though, because like I have the ability to knock people back.
Right.
So technically, it could be fine if I pivoted to the back. As long as there's nobody in front of us, I could pivot to the back to knock people back and then be in front of you.
Right.
But-
and then the box would just kind of shift.
Say this is you, right?
Yeah.
You pivot to the front. You and I are now the front. Joe is in the back,
Right.
and then you still have our supports in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. Is that I would stay at the back.
So in the sewer, it's probably likely either line or box formation. In which case, while we're in box formation, Ucho would be kind of in between all of us.
Yeah.
So that way he's not likely to get hit by anything. But in combat, obviously he would have to be pushed. Not
Away from
pushed,
the enemies.
but yeah, we want to keep him away. So as long as we're not getting pincered, be fine. It's really hard not to listen right now.
So. Alright, so we got this, right?
Yeah.
If we're in a situation, like, my biggest concern is that we're going to get overrun in the sewers. What's our escape?
So that's why we need a really good map, and we really have to have markings through there that we recognize. Simple markings so we know, okay, this is the main path, this is an escape route, and this is a secondary path.
Okay.
That could be very easy as
Do we have that map? Or no, John has that map, right?
the map that Ziggy drew. That
What map do you want?
The tunnels to the
We need to make
warehouse.
We need to make a new map.
so
Also, is there a book in this library of the sewer system?
You can roll a
Sure as fuck will.
history check for that.
Help. 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 That means you get advantage.
Do you want?
That's better. Yours a D8? D6.
D8.
Oh.
You didn't.
What is yours? A D8 or
Inspiration.
D6?
I was giving you guidance. I'll give you the inspiration.
Oh.
D8.
21
sorry, my
total.
bad.
Is this the one you want?
Well, technically, we were talking about the map that Ziggy drew, because that's the only map we technically have on us, I think.
Right.
And it's not a good map.
Yeah, it's not a great map.
If you want help, over here is the warehouse. It's the one on the right. School, library. This is the grid layout for Alexandria. Underneath of that are...
Well, we're trying to plan out sewer routes,
Cool. I got you.
so... Do we have this map is the question.
This one, yeah. You guys
Okay.
have this map for a while. Got it from Jamiroquai and them and the Moonrats.
Okay.
Right here is where that is. School. Library. Good?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay. So, we could do something simple like P for primary route, S for secondary, and then E for egress. It's also escape, egress, escape.
Sure. Okay, so that's the school.
Right.
If we're looking at that, we don't have a straight line left.
No. We could either go up, around, and down.
Or we could
That
go
would be-
down from the school and then straight across.
We have to go either back a little bit down and then across.
Yeah.
And so we essentially have two ways we can go from the school, and they both look similar in length.
Mm-hmm. John, the little one calls.
I see that. Hello, daughter.
So both routes look approximately the same as far as distance and everything. So then we choose which is our primary route, which is our secondary. We need to know both routes.
Right.
I think ultimately, once we're in the sewer, I don't think we're going to run into issues immediately in the sewer, so we probably don't need to worry about it too much, because we'll probably run into issues along the way. And there's not, well, there is a connecting.
So I believe that going north.
There is a connecting thing, it looks like right here.
Right.
So we could, if we came around, we could either continue up and across and down, or, if we came out and went down and around. But it looks like there's
We
a
can like
connection
switch
right here.
routes halfway. It looks like.
I'm trying to tell if these are like routes or if I can't tell if this is like.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
I tried to read it. I was wondering if there was like an actual blueprint map.
No, that's what we got.
Yeah.
That's what we got.
I'm assuming the ones that look like thick, like road / pathways are, because it's completely like intertwined with the road. And it's like.
Yeah. So generally the sewers follow the roads.
Yeah.
So here's my concern, right? It's underneath the city. In the top left there on the city map, that's the slums. That's where Bobby's house is. That should not be a route.
Correct.
Okay, so primary route will go down
Right.
then.
Primary route would be going down first and then around.
Right.
Secondary route, I think, would be going up and then using that cut across to reconnect onto this bottom route.
Right.
Now, what if we're like forcibly redirect? Like he intentionally redirects us to try and go down there. We still need to have a route for that way.
Right.
The thing is that once we get to this bottom route where it's straight across, there's not many branch offs.
Yeah.
It's like that's a long stretch.
I think what
there.
he's saying is what if we are forced
To go
onto the top route and we're not able to get to the primary route?
I mean, there's lots of circle backs. We could potentially circle back.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is like, are two like he somehow
I can hear you.
He somehow closes off the other ones, and like the only feasible way is through his area, the slums. Like we still should have like that area also. Like
I think ultimately, from our experience, if we run into Bobby,
Game over, man.
it might be something where somebody has to stay back while everyone else runs ahead. In which case, you guys should take Uto to the warehouse. The only one who's likely to survive a run-in is me. So if we run into anything that we can't handle as a group, we ultimately have to make the decision to finish the mission.
No.
Yes.
well, I could because I have a lot of AOE stuff. So there's a lot of stuff like.
I was
could
thinking
slow
more
it
like if
down.
we run into Bobby
Yeah, we
and
run
we're not able to handle it,
Yeah, well, I was gonna say
we
if
can't
run
just
into
try
Bobby,
to run from him.
It's not just gonna be Bobby. It's gonna be Bobby and a lot of other stuff.
Right.
So they say I have a lot of like AOE stun stuff, AOE like lockdown. If it's
But
a
the problem is
sewers,
like if you
Here-
can't stun Bobby himself.
Here's my thought.
But
If we separate, we now lose the point man and our strongest fighter. So what chance do we have at that point better to go and do it on our own, leave you behind, than to stand there and fight and give you a standing chance?
I was gonna say even if we do leave someone behind, it definitely shouldn't be you.
Yeah, you're the one that needs to get to the final showdown. You're the one who needs to be at the warehouse to protect. Here's another solution that I thought of the other day, is pass-offs and setting us up where, because we know that his influence will be high, so whoever's with him might be influenced by him and Pale Knight's power.
Right.
Pass-offs where, from the school, Zalina takes him first sneaky, passes to you a third of the way, passes to me a third of the way, passes to him the last stretch, and we all continue as we group up.
My only issue with that is, what if they can sense his power, and so they can kind of track him?
Mhm.
He would be in very, very high danger.
I was gonna say, what if we also do the? Have you guys seen Harry Potter?
No.
Yeah.
You know where they all like dress themselves as Harry?
Yeah.
What if we don't all make ourselves look like Uto, but we all look like the same person somewhat? That kind of helps aid.
This
in,
is
like,
assuming that Uto's in on our plan, which it sounds like he's not really gonna be.
Well,
I
we
think,
could.
well, he feels. I think he'd be.
I
on the
think-
plan.
Yeah.
wants
From
the
our
power.
conversation.
Based off of.
No, Bobby wants the power.
Bobby wants.
Uto wants to get rid of the power?
Yeah, Uto wants to be free of the. Like,
Uto
when we-
wants a way out.
When we talk to
Okay.
him, he isn't like he said he feels
Yeah.
like he's in a cage, so he just
Okay.
wants
Yeah.
out, which is probably why he's listening to Bobby, because Bobby is the only person that's really giving that to him right now. Which is why in this time we have to continue being his friend to show him that we also might have a route that won't be as bad. Now our issue is how are we gonna do that without also like alerting Xanthros to that? I don't know what we need more reconnaissance to hear what they're talking about, because somehow he's talking to Uto enough without freaking out.
Well, I think the
Roll a
big
few
thing
dice.
is
Hang
the
on.
reason why is
Good thing when you have a
Yeah.
cough, clear your throat with some vape.
I can't do it anymore.
He comes back, so Zalina's dead.
D8.
Her head rolls back into the house.
How many hit points do you have? Not that it's important.
38.
Okay, good.
I told you to put those magazines away.
Dude, pure bliss and ecstasy.
Your
causing a heart
it's
attack.
25 points of damage. 2 madness counters, and your hit point max is reduced by 25 for the day.
Solid.
Solid!
That's fucking.
Hey, we didn't hear any of that. We don't know what the fuck's going on over there. So, anyways,
Zalina goes like
goose
shit.
formation. If we use a formation the whole time, you're talking about maybe leaving somebody behind. It's not him.
Yeah.
If it has to come to that.
It's not you. You have to make it to the end because if we have less members, Without our more powerful member, the 4 of us stand way less of a chance. If it's the 4 of you without me, you guys stand a better chance. If it's the 4 of you without, if it's 4 of us without Ziggy, we stand a better chance.
The way I see it is us getting there is small roadblocks, but actually the ceremony itself is when we're going to have the most difficult challenges, and we shouldn't lose you to a roadblock when there's definitely going to be way more and way worse. Because it's like,
But
you
the
are...
other thing about that is Arturian will be there.
But he's going to be busy doing the ritual.
Right, but he already has protections in place. Like that whole warehouse, it's not just a location.
But if
He specifically said that we have to protect him during the ritual.
that's why there's this...
Right.
Like, he has his little things going around, more as probably surveillance around the area.
This feels
I
like-
doubt that there's going to be much help protecting from him. Or his little things.
This feels like he has more set up to aid us in holding stuff out than more we're aiding him in holding stuff out.
Right. We have to be the ones holding out.
And why would we
People
throw
coming
away
in.
our shield before we even start the actual fight?
Okay.
Whoever would be best suited for whatever roadblock we run into, that we have to change directions, that we can't beat, we have to run type thing. Whoever's best suited for whatever that roadblock is has to deal with it. And it's not you. Because you're best suited for all of them, so suck a dick. Okay?
Alright.
You have to make it to the end.
What?
He
said something.
If it's AoE, you have the best AoE. If it's range, I have the best range. If it's stealth, Zalina. If it's straight fighting, Joe.
Yeah.
If it's fisticuffs.
I mean, ultimately, leaving somebody behind should be the last resort.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But we
But-
have to be able to accept the reality that that's a possibility. That's the biggest
Right.
thing. Is we have to
Because, like,
acknowledge...
we have to get there. Like, there's no turning back.
Because
once
we
it
have
goes
to make sure that there's a point where we agree that we're not going to, like, do the no man left behind hero play, and we're okay with someone being left behind temporarily or that.
Yes.
That
Well, ultimately, if we don't leave somebody behind and we just don't make it, we all die.
yeah, we lose no matter what. So
Well-
you might stand a better chance of making it if one person is keeping forces at bay in one area.
Right. I'm just saying,
Like, that
So-
is our last resort.
we have
yes.
The person that's doing that can give the other ones a better chance.
Exactly.
Give you a better chance of getting there and saving.
I'm gonna say our best chance is if Uto gets there,
Yes.
and if we just stay back to try and hold off together,
We never get there.
it takes longer for Uto to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why I brought it up. Is sometimes that is the best option, as much as it sucks.
Okay, so that's fine then. Here's the last things that we need to worry about. Uto being able to even leave the school. Do we know if he can? Or is he literally trapped there somehow? Like, there's a wall.
We
We need
no
we need
idea.
to try before this to take him off campus. And just step off and step back on. To
We-
prove that he can leave the school grounds.
We should ask Arturian first because he should know what like those rules would be.
Oh yeah, I mean a lot of because like while I understand that the school is Xanthros's
Domain.
domain, any sort of warding over a large area like that would either require a huge amount of power constantly, or it would be not very strong because it'd be so spread thin.
Sure.
So I think it's unlikely, probably, that he can't leave, and it's just more likely that he shouldn't leave without protection.
Sure.
Again, not 100% sure. But we'll have to Well, we still have the money for that teleport scroll. The thing is Uto has to be willing for that. But ultimately, if he is willing, then we don't need everyone at the school.
Right.
Because then
One
we could
person
just
at the school,
meet,
or even just Uto. I wouldn't leave him with it.
just in case
give
like
him a
Bobby or something.
Give him a
Because
teleportation scroll at the
yeah.
school, and we'll meet you there.
Yeah.
Teleport at 6.
We should probably like. Yeah.
now,
That
there-
does split the party, though.
that would split the party.
But if splitting the party gets Uto, like
There instantaneously.
we just have the fastest one to be the one at the school.
Why does now it rolls a 19? Where were you 5 minutes ago?
So you guys have been kind of conversing for a while. Zalina had said she was going to step out. She left. It's been gone for it's about noon as she walks back into the conference room that you guys have been, or the library really, where you guys have been chatting. Looking much worse for wear. Wan and pale, skinny, eyes sunken, and just kind of with a bit of a 1,000-yard stare. She rejoins your little party.
Hey.
Hello?
Hi.
Been gone a while?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I went and spoke with a Turian.
You.
How?
I went to the
Oh, right.
I
You
can.
can actually leave.
I can leave, yeah. I left.
I
But
forgot about
I'm
that.
back now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
And how'd that go?
What happened?
You don't look so well. Are you feeling okay?
Damn it, John. I'm fine now.
Well, why don't you have a lay down? There's a nice comfy armchair over
I'll
there.
just sit ever so gingerly on the armchair.
Just maybe close your eyes for a little bit.
Do you want to talk about it?
Do you want some water or something? I can have Jeeves bring you like a glass of water.
He shows up. Someone's loving me, yes.
Could you get a glass of water?
Of course. Any
Maybe
juice or anything? Milk?
anybody else?
I'll take some juice.
Juice?
Juice.
Any particular? I have
Milk.
apple, orange,
Milk,
and
please.
tangerine.
Apple.
Apple,
Milk.
milk, yes.
I take water,
Water.
and tangerine.
And tangerine, of course.
Just
Water. Okay. Alright, top us off. Ask your question.
what was it again if I had to try to remember?
If you tried to remember what they look like, it was
Or like just anything about it.
it's
Oh,
just
wait,
it's
just-
that
just-
specific part. Yeah.
Just what they
It's-
look like?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That would be a DC 20 intelligence check to try to figure it out, and then a DC 20 saving throw.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
You can do it.
I'm not
You also feel that you are buffered in some way, so that DC, if you had actually been in person, it would be higher by probably either 5 or 10.
I love my life.
Yeah, it's a great life. Don't try and think about what's under there. Yeah. Don't scratch that particular itch.
Talking about the Scots and their kilts.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, that's definitely it.
They have bagpipes.
They
under there.
do have bagpipes under
Two
there.
of them.
So you don't want to talk about it?
The only part that you don't want to think about is that part. The rest of it leading up to that, all of those things that you got to do before that, totally fine. I mean, not enjoyable, but you can talk
Not
about
enjoyable.
it. Yeah.
A Turian gave me this dice to roll to see how things were.
That seems terrible.
Yeah.
You trusted a devil?
Yeah.
We all trusted a devil.
We all trusted a devil.
You especially.
To be fair, he was pretty upfront
Yeah.
about it.
But I also let.
They always are, though. They
And
always
give
are.
you all the
upfront.
rope you need.
You.
Yeah, they give you all the rope
What
you
did
need
you
to
What
hang
did you
yourself.
go to Arturian for?
Talk to him about Bobby trying to also take the power for himself.
Okay.
What did he say? What do you think about it?
He wasn't happy, of course. Like, it was very just like there wasn't much that he could do about it.
That's
Because
fair.
as a teacher with a student, there's not much that he
Yeah,
can
he
do.
couldn't graves the situation. That'd be a little.
No. So we kind of have to figure it out. Cause
Seems like a typical Arturian response.
Seems like typically Arturians held in place with a lot more rules than you are.
yeah, he can't do as much as we can. So we have.
Yeah, 'cause he's a little bitch.
Already.
Swing a sword at him
But
and see what
also-
happens. I'd love to see it.
I don't own a sword.
You know what I mean.
Yeah,
Come and play. Let's fucking go.
I didn't see the best of things.
Did you move your madness counters, by the way? Okay, great.
I'm at 2, right?
Yes, you are.
You
Ooh.
didn't see
Roll-
the best of things about.
Roll your saving throw for the day so that you get to have your issue too now. I forgot about that.
16.
16 passes.
So, what exactly were you saying?
Right now.
No, like,
Right now?
I mean, like, you said you didn't see the best of things
When
about
you
that.
roll the dice, you see right now.
Oh. Okay.
What were you going to find out? What specifically were you talking about?
Bobby.
Yeah.
That Bobby's trying to also.
So why was it bad? That's what we're trying to get at. Why are you
Because-
injured?
Oh.
Why are you unwell?
Don't worry about it.
Injured,
Don't
injured
worry
is
about
not the
it.
right
I'm
word.
fine.
Why are you ill?
I'm
Yes.
fine.
Yes. Yes.
That's called gaslighting.
Yeah.
Anybody
I don't know
who
what
wants
you're
to roll an
talking
insight
I
check
don't
for
think
sure
that's
can.
All of us.
Oh.
Ew. I guess roll deception.
19.
16.
13.
Hell yeah.
You roll your deception.
He's perceptive as fuck. Silly vibes.
Oh, by the way, for Silly Goose formation, you get DM inspiration. That was really fucking fun. I like
Thank
that
you.
immensely.
Yeah, you were cracking up.
I was
21.
fucking dying.
You didn't want to fucking guidance me or help or anything?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's crazy.
My deception is +4.
Did
That's
you
crazy.
roll insight?
Yeah, I wrote it inside.
Okay.
That's crazy. Nobody thought to help each other. We were all like,
I'll do it. Hey, you can inspire too. You didn't think of doing it either.
what's
can
your
inspire yourself,
what's your plus to insight?
You can inspire yourself.
Can I do that now?
Yeah.
All you need is. If it's an even roll, do they do rolls?
Higher.
Yes.
26.
Jesus. You gotta tell them how you're actually feeling. Like,
Oh.
that's what they're inciting right now.
What happened?
You can't tell. You're not telling that. You're telling
No, I
him what you feel. Awful.
I don't feel good at all.
Why?
I think we
gathered
can
that.
see that.
Yeah.
It is-
If you couldn't tell.
Why?
Trauma, mental
Well-
anguish that she's currently going through, working through issues that are beyond her kin. Yeah.
I think I understand that you're
Throw us a bone,
traumatized.
Yeah.
I
Traumatized is a very.
You've been gone for only an hour,
The
people.
simplest of ways to put it, yes, I'm traumatized.
I don't think that's really what I was asking about.
I think more he's asking, why are you traumatized and upset, and you just don't want to talk about it right now.
I just don't.
That's
I
fair.
just don't.
That's fair.
Too soon.
So you said Arturian gave you a die.
Lent me a die to roll, yes.
It's interesting.
Which he.
To show you what?
He explained it in a way it shows you how things are
How things are. As in the world?
Currently.
currently.
The situation?
Currently. Yes.
And
Yes.
Very specifically, you get to pick the situation?
A little help?
Sure. So basically, this dice that she rolls will show you exactly how things are currently. If you roll, when you roll, it'll do that. The better you roll, typically the better what you'll get.
So if you roll really low, it could just be like, the world is round.
It could be, but that's typically not how it would go because the dice has a cost. So as you roll lower, there's no modifiers on it either. It's just you roll.
Yeah, it's like a luck roll.
It's sort of, yeah. And then as you
But
roll...
it's more like a soul roll.
Yeah, you're risking stuff when you do it.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit, I guess.
There it is.
For the plot, guys.
It is for the plot.
Oh yeah.
She has great plot.
So we'll see if you pass your check tomorrow and if your health point maximum comes back.
What were you guys doing while I was gone?
We were just planning.
Yeah, discussing battle formations and sewer routes. Not to be confused with sewer rats.
Rats. We are rats.
Cookies.
Oh yeah, cookies.
Alright. Well, you had a day.
Yeah.
And it's
I
only,
had
it's
a
not
mor-
even noon yet.
I had a morning, guys.
So I recommend taking a nap or something.
I want to go see my mom.
She's on the ground.
She is.
Go see your mom. Is there anything that you need us to look into?
Not really. No. Well,
Would it help if you wrote it down?
oh,
What if you draw a picture?
the Altarian also mentioned. Maybe you guys already know this. Maybe you don't. I don't know. The teleportation scroll will only work willingly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Bobby is like trying to coerce, basically like low-key groom Uto
Yeah.
into giving him, like sharing the power with him, which would suck for us. That would really suck for
Yes.
us in ways that are bad.
You're out one.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need to complete that deal. That's really
Yes.
the biggest thing that I'm worried
thank
about
you.
right now.
Yes. Ultimately, Bobby equal issue.
Thank you.
I have been very much aware of that. I don't know if I made that very clear though, but I have been seeing Bobby as an issue this entire time.
You want a medal?
You want a cookie?
You want a medal?
Can you roll a real quick
No.
perception check for me?
Dirty 20.
No. Knock him out. Oh, one more thing I forgot.
All right. Let me put the listening flaps up.
Like the Russian Soviet Union Center are close.
Brayanovsky.
Comrade Brayanovsky. Miller.
Yeah. Plans then. Uto, teleport.
Again,
We gotta groom him back.
we have to do something to separate him and Bobby.
John!
That was such a devious giggle. Alright. So what do we want to do is try and...
What?
What do we want to try and do to separate them?
Well,
You kill Bobby. Again.
I have to write some things down.
double homicide. Double kill.
We get him expelled.
Alright.
I don't think that would help keep him away from Uto.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that's a very dangerous route. 'Cause
Getting expelled?
Yeah, because I feel like this is gonna backfire on us like crazy and we're gonna get expelled.
That we are?
Yeah.
Me go talk to Xanthros, say Bobby tried to steal power. Get rid of Bobby. Alright, Bobby's no longer in the school. It's the ideal situation. That's a simple conversation.
That would be
Will
a
it go
great...
that way? Probably
I was
not.
gonna say, but then what if Xanthor goes, "Hey, why the police looking for you? And all your friends."
I-
Or what if he goes, "What
Because-
proof do you have?"
We were tracking Bobby. Look in my brain. Cast Stone of Truth.
That's true.
That's a scary situation.
That seems right.
Considering all the information he can find out.
Zone of truth.
Why are you so invested in Bobby? What
Well.
is this deal?
Take a seat.
Well, technically, you don't.
How much
I
time?
know we're talking about Andy, and he does, but you don't have to talk in a zone of truth.
I'd be talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Andy.
I was gonna say, it's a silly idea that you wouldn't.
'Cause I just feel like Bobby's very clever, and we're gonna do something to try and get him expelled. And then
I don't
somehow
think
it's-
Bobby's clever. I think something else is very clever.
Yes, and that something is gonna know how to flip it on us, and we get expelled. Me for the second time.
My dad's at work. No, it's Saturday.
It has to be a full.
You haven't seen him wandering around this morning.
It has to be a full
Um,
proof plan.
When Jeeves shows back up with the
We're talking
refreshments,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to ask where my father's at.
Okay. He comes back and tells you.
The master went out this morning. He
I'll go fucking do it. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Don't do it.
All right, let's role play
Master
real
Tall.
quick. I'm Xanthros.
soon to the attorney's office.
Okay, hi Zethros.
Oh, hey.
Does your-
Can you make yourself look like him like you did that one time?
This afternoon.
Oh my god, Zethros.
Hey.
Hey Zethros. How's it
Speaking
going?
of, we're
It's going
coming
good.
up
How
on
are you?
time.
Right.
I'm good. Thanks for meeting with
Kneel
me.
before
Yes.
you come.
Hey, so you know how the police are looking for
Something
us?
light.
Or like they questioned us?
No, I didn't know
Uh,
Oh yeah, so the police questioned
Are you
us.
taking me? Is he
Well,
coming home
We
to
had
take
some
me? Or?
suspicions
Dad's
about
going to take
the
us.
Uto situation.
I believe that he had
So I was
planned
following
to
up on a
bring the
lead,
attorney with
and
him
I
to be able
followed
to
Bobby
take
back
the
to his
ball.
house.
Gotcha.
Are your
Now, why
friends
didn't you
going to
come to
have
me sooner,
representation there
please?
as well?
No, I wanted to find you evidence first.
I doubt it.
Do I have to go? I'm gonna go with them, but like,
And
What-
prove
are they
it,
gonna
like
question
prove
me?
it to myself.
No, what-
before I came here.
You were not anywhere.
Well, you can look at my
around
brain
or
if you want.
associated with any of this.
Is that a truth be or something like
So
that?
you
I'm
can-
just like asking questions for myself.
Yeah, it was
Understand?
truth.
No one's,
I willingly
asked
found.
for you in any way, shape, or form. You've
So
not
So if you,
indicated or
yeah, if you
interested.
go, they probably will
Well,
just.
we had some idea
Sit
of
you
trying to do
aside.
I'll go
something
for
to
moral
Uto.
support.
What's
Okay.
spawned these ideas for Bobby?
I mean, unless
Well,
I mean,
kind of
never mind.
we kind of
I'm
overheard
gonna
him
do
saying that
something.
he
I have
wants
other. I have
Uto to
plans
give
in
him
my
the
brain.
power.
When did you hear this?
I was kind of spying in on him.
And what prompted you to start spying on him?
Young Master Zams
That's
brought you
Uto.
a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
When did you notice this?
Yes, something light, you said.
When?
Did you toast the bread?
We probably noticed it after the party at Mr. Braveheart's house.
I see.
Right.
What are you guys talking about?
We're role playing. That's Xanthros, and I'm Andy right now. So this is what happens if I go to talk to Xanthros.
Fuck.
It's going well.
So,
And what did Bobby do at this establishment?
Well, he like did some weird stuff. I don't know exactly what he did, but the security kind of got him, and we didn't see him the rest of the night. But then he showed up the next day and was like hanging around Uto, and he kind of hates us now, which is a little mean. But
Then you'll leave.
anyways, we followed him to his house, right? And then when we got to his house, he summoned Kaithons and started speaking in tongues and shit.
man, it would be a
Attacked us.
shame if we discussed the court case coming up.
I'm role playing over here.
You want to chime in?
Yeah.
Yes. We're getting ready to leave. Do you guys have lawyers?
Oh my god, there's a timer.
I'm my lawyer.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I'm 14. Of course I don't have a lawyer.
You have a lawyer?
No, I don't. I just said I'm 14. I don't have a lawyer.
Your parents know anybody?
I don't know.
All right, cool. I'll talk to my father about that.
Wait, all
I
right.
wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
I will talk to my father about getting you.
He's a sovereign citizen.
He is not.
So let's.
All right, so we're gonna get in the car.
When we get questioned, what are we gonna say exactly?
What happened?
It depends on the question.
The truth.
Ultimately, you want to try not to be there.
Not to be there?
Not to be there.
That's
Because ultimately, the only
See, this
person
is- this
they
is why I
know
want us to
that
have
was
this
there was
conversation,
me.
but- That's why I want to have this conversation real quick. So we're gonna. So are we gonna lie, or are we just not gonna give the truth? The full truth? Are we going to not give the entire truth? Are we just gonna
Ultimately,
tell
you are
bits
not
of it?
required to answer any question.
Okay, so you want us to just say,
Nothing.
uh-huh, alright. Well, now we're all on the same page.
Unless
I don't know
saying
if I can do
nothing, unless saying nothing incriminates you in any way. Ultimately, that's why you should have a lawyer.
I am my lawyer.
That's scary.
Well,
I do not recommend that.
Okay, I'm ready.
My father can help you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Thank you. Thank you. So, it's time for us to head out. We gotta be there.
You've got time.
Yeah, Ziggy's gonna request some sort of legal advisor from my father, and Andy will do the same.
Or you could talk to your parents.
You could do that.
Yeah, we should probably have a lot of information.
Mommy!
Are they here at the house?
Yes.
This Saturday.
Tis Saturday.
Mother!
Thank you. Man,
This side, we're just not catching stuff.
not cutting the mustard today, boys.
Well, the seeds are small.
We're shit.
You want to be a girl that oops or a bitch that shits?
What?
What are we going to say?
What? What?
I don't know what I just heard, but I'm pretty sure that's not what you just said.
I heard the shit.
I said, do you want to be a girl that poops or do you want to be a bitch that shits?
Okay, that's not what I heard.
I want to be a bitch that farts.
You shit that bitch.
You shot it?
I shot that far.
Alright, we now have 6 minutes. Mother! Mother! Where are you,
Zero.
Mother?
Your mom comes down. She's like, hey,
Mommy.
hey,
Hi, Mother.
hi.
I'm going to, get questioned.
Why?
Do we have a lawyer?
We do, but you don't need to go, do you?
I'm being asked to go.
Asked or told?
Asked.
Recommended.
Recommended? I'm okay. You can stay home.
Why?
Why the fuck do I want them to have any kind of conversations with you?
So that I can prove my innocence.
You're really good at that. You're right.
So, are you gonna prove your innocence or declare your innocence?
Prove.
How?
Zone of truth me.
Zone of truth. You.
That's the answer of everything, isn't it?
It's a good spell. Good spell.
I have decided that I'm just gonna plead guilty. I'm just gonna go to jail.
Guys, I did it.
Here's a better option. You ready?
Yeah.
You don't go
Why?
because it doesn't matter if they zone of truth you. If the questions that they ask make the truth what they want to find.
Perception is reality. You're guilty.
That.
Oh, that's... Ah, she's good.
It's almost like I said, don't talk.
They don't
The easiest way.
Actually, I don't want to answer that one.
How about-
That would be true, though.
that would be true.
Or that.
And a problem.
Or that. Or that. Okay, can I leave, guys?
So you're in the zone of truth, right? And they go, hey, were you shooting at Bobby?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
No further questions, Your Honor. Were you
Great.
Were
Yep,
you following,
guilty.
Were you following Bobby that night? Yes. Did a police officer
Ooh.
ask you to stop
Ooh,
following
you could
him?
go. That would clear my name because I never shot at Bobby. Thank you.
Why is it a bad thing that I shot at Bobby? He's
Thank-
a demon.
Thank you, Mrs. Hurley. We have a clear way to get me out of this.
Can you see that? I'm doing it good, though. Can you see the twitch?
I can see it.
Okay, good.
Your eyelid twitch is making your eyeball twitch, which I think is
it?
hilarious.
Thank you. It's a lot of effort to do that.
Now, I have a question about Zone of Truth.
Yes.
Say you're a crazy person.
Okay.
And you believe these things.
Which
You say
things?
what you believe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's your truth.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Speak your truth, queen.
Yeah. You see, when you don't have evidence, the truth can go a lot of different ways. See how that works?
I suppose.
Okay, great. Do you still want to go?
Kind of.
You should. I'm gonna do this the better way. Andy, don't go to the police station.
You may not leave the grounds, Andy.
It's a good idea for you too.
Hey, Ziggy, are you going?
Nope, I won't.
I didn't think so.
Yep.
Why don't you hang out with Andy?
Okay.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Guys, stay out of trouble.
Yeah, good luck.
What if you get arrested?
Stay out of trouble.
We'll bail him out. With his dad's money, not our money. We'll get you out.
Your guys' obsession with my dad's money is insane.
It's not an obsession.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Your obsession with his money is insane.
Anyone would be.
Alright.
Not you, obviously, because you have that money.
Yeah,
Jeeves,
You
we're
don't,
leaving.
You don't appreciate it.
Let's follow.
Yes.
We got 2 minutes. You guys can do whatever you want.
They're
I
staying
would like
here.
to go.
No.
So we can't do whatever.
Sure you could.
Jeeves, we are banning those two from the vehicle
Excellent.
Yes, of course, Master.
Hey, you're a guy.
for the next
Foreseeable-
minutes.
For the foreseeable future.
until we get back.
Excellent.
Oh,
That's grass.
can we lock them in the cellar?
No, what?
No.
Wait, okay, we can go down there.
Whoa.
No, we are not going to lock anyone in a cellar.
You're telling me you've never thought of locking Andy up?
I'm not saying that. For sure, not saying that.
All right,
Yeah, we won't go.
let's go, Jeeves.
Way ahead of you.
Excellent.
Here we are.
I had much fun with the timer. Thank you so much for indulging.
Yeah, once you started the timer, I was like, all right, we're leaving right now.
No, you don't get to leave until the timer goes off.
I mean, that's fine.
So you had your PB&J.
Yeah.
We are going to mostly just hand wave this interview because I don't want to go through the whole rigmarole of the legalese and blah blah blahs.
Oh, please.
Yana.
However,
Yana.
here's how mechanically this conversation is going to go. You're going to roll a persuasion check with advantage because the attorney is there. You're going to say you're innocent.
25.
25? Excellent. They are fairly well convinced that you were not at fault, but they are suspicious that you have something to do with something, and they're not clear what's going on yet, and so they're probably going to keep an eye on you and your compatriots. Don't leave town, kind of thing.
I'm
Make
just
sense?
a student.
No arguments. Don't leave town. While you are there as well, you are issued a protective order that says you must maintain 50 feet away from Bobby at all times.
That's hard to maintain at school.
Yes, it is. But I have a feeling that there will be some sort of magical enforcement that is given to Xanthros to make sure it is enforced.
Good news, guys.
He's back.
How long did that take?
Like 3 hours?
No. No.
May I
Yeah.
peruse
Uh-huh.
the building?
Of course.
I would like to find Mr. Braveheart's room.
Okay.
His room.
His bedroom.
Okay. Let's start with your stealth check.
I'm gonna be stealthy.
Oh, great. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hey. Yay.
18 perception.
Okay. What are you looking for?
His room.
You find it.
You don't think the master bedroom's hidden?
Snot.
It's not.
Snot.
I'm looking for a diary of sorts or a log.
Okay. One investigation check then.
Hmm. 14 total.
14? You don't find anything like that. But about that time, one of the servants walks into the room and sees you standing there rifling through things.
Oh, hello.
Hi, what are you doing in here?
I was just looking.
Is it your room?
No, but I'm staying here, so I was just looking around. I'm bored.
Sure. I'll advise the master when he gets home.
Okay.
Fabulous.
So I shouldn't be in here,
No.
or? Ah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll leave. Sorry. Didn't know.
Deception check, sir.
Uh, 22.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'll go look elsewhere. I'd rifle through things elsewhere, I guess.
Okay. Probably not the best idea to do it in here.
Like the foyer is a good area, or?
Probably just in general, rifling through things probably not a great idea. But
The foyer.
if you want to go through the foyer and look at all the things there, you can.
Okay. Waddle out.
Okay.
Go to the foyer.
Okay.
I bet he can't even
Looking
spell
drawers.
foyer. Foyer.
P-H.
So you doing anything?
What did you just do?
You got himself in trouble.
You know, in what room?
I went to
So now he's in trouble with the law, possibly my dad, the school.
So I'm rifling through shit.
He's doing stuff.
Yeah, I saw the and my brain said no.
Yeah, you said no out loud, actually.
I wanna.
I
too
did
bad.
hear you. I chose not to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enhance my stealth.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you go ahead. Your stealth is enhanced.
I wanna. I just wanna see what it looks like.
What looks like?
Do I know where he went?
Where he went?
When he was looking in the cellar.
He just said he went in the cellar. But you're more than welcome to stealth. Roll your
Stop
stealth.
pulling on torches. There's a secret level somewhere.
You roll your stealth,
Alright.
and then roll an investigation check. Let's start with the stealth.
Okay. Alright.
All right.
Why are we moving to a Boston accent?
I don't know. He was there, and I was coming with him.
Stealth is 17.
Okay.
Jersey accent.
That's like guidance.
Yeah, it's probably smart.
30-20.
30-20. All
You
right.
said investigation. Investigation. And you said next.
Yes.
Alright, let's see it.
Oof. What'd you get?
Natural 20, baby.
Fuck yeah, you found the natural 20. You find the ways through the cellar. All right, you're about to with a 20, a natural 20. You're about to put your hand onto the door. For like, you got out and you're like, oh, this is a cool tunnel, and you're just walking down the tunnel and you come across a room, and you're like, I'm about to open this door for the room, and then you're like, oh shit, there's a sigil there. I don't know if I should touch this sigil.
I see. What does it look like?
Huh?
What does the sigil look like?
You roll an Arcana check.
30-20.
It's gonna look like you fuck up sigil. You fuck you up sigil. You're like one of those ones that like you touch it, you don't know what you're doing, it's probably gonna fuck up your whole day.
It's almost like somebody said, it's a good thing I went alone.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll be back.
Alright. I mean, I'm just glad you rolled a natural, actually. To be completely honest with you, I'm devastated you rolled a natural 20. I wanted you to touch the door. I really wanted you to touch the door.
Alright, I'll go back to the
At this point,
You might as well
I
touch
wanted
the
you to
door.
touch the door too.
You touched the door.
I want to touch the door.
It's a day of mistakes, apparently.
It's a big mistake.
I'm gonna go back to the library. I'm just gonna hang out.
Alright, you're hanging out in the library. Zalina, you hang out with your mom.
I saw my mom for a second.
Okay.
Then I just. So she wasn't alarmed when she saw me later.
I mean, she obviously was alarmed when she saw you, because you obviously don't look well. So she, like, you guys have the little guest house, because you guys got here first, so you guys got the cush situation here.
You get the couch.
We get the fucking couches!
That's okay.
They're really nice couches.
They're probably better than my
So you
bed.
guys have your own, like, almost like a little cottage, so to speak. And you guys are sitting there. She, like, makes you hot cocoa. She puts a blanket around you. There's like biscuits and things like that she's trying to shove down your face. And she's like, baby, you seem like you're just really sad. You're so nice this morning, and then all of a sudden now you're just like in a bad way. Are you all right? Anything I can do for you?
Maybe some more hot cocoa.
Okay, I'll get you some more hot cocoa. You want me to make marshmallows too?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. The lemon ones that you like, or you want like? Okay, I'll give you the lemon ones.
Yeah.
She walks around, she starts grabbing down the limes, the lemons, and stuff like that to be able to put it all together, the sugar and stuff. By the way, if you've never made homemade marshmallows, they're fabulous. And put a little lemon slice, a little lemon zest in there. Mwah. Delicious.
I have never made homemade marshmallows.
Rage.
Well, I might be about to do that then. Show up to the gym on Monday with a big old thing of marshmallow. Oops, guys, I made too much.
Is she still making it?
She's you're like in the kitchen table, and she's like in the kitchen trying to put stuff on the boil and get everything ready for you.
I'm like holding the blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I saw a lot of things.
It's been just a few hours. What could you
No.
possibly seen in a few hours that kind of turned your whole day into this? You look like a walking ghost.
I
The
went
Walking
to school,
Dead.
Uh-huh.
saw Torian, my
Uh-huh.
homeroom teacher.
Yeah.
Talked to him a little bit.
Can you
Okay.
make grape cheese, please?
Yeah. You know all this stuff that's been going on?
Grape cheese.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured we're staying here.
Yeah.
But,
Kaithons, yada yada.
yeah. A lot of stuff.
Did you hear that they killed some Kaithons up in the North Quarter?
You did?
Yeah. Apparently, like, some people tried to summon them or something like that, and then they, like, got killed. Like, the cops came and, like, killed them.
Yeah, they thought that was me. A bunch of
Yeah.
lame jerks.
That's wild.
It's crazy. World's going to shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Speaking of, I'm gonna join you. So, anything else?
Yeah.
That sounds like a horse.
It does a little bit.
So, yeah. And then I went home.
Okay. You're already like where you're staying. You're
Yeah,
not
no,
going
I mean like, I'm just explaining to my mom.
Mm.
And then I went home.
Oh, okay.
And then I came back.
Okay. Makes sense.
Like this.
So the 3 hours passes fairly uneventfully for everybody.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty uneventful.
Pretty uneventfully.
I was just looking for something to do. My brother was gone.
The house is really quiet, kind of like almost like holding its breath, with
Looking.
Zamgiram being down at the police station. All the servants and staff are kind of like a little bit on edge. Everybody looks a little bit nervous how this has been going. After a couple hours, you guys are, I think, probably sitting downstairs in like the great room around the, around the radio listening to something. I don't know if you'd be there too at this point, but guys just kind of sitting
With
around.
my little blanket.
Yeah, obviously. Red Rider is on the radio. His BB gun and everything like that.
Just shoot your eye out. I gotta be
Shoot
careful.
your eye out. That's right.
Shoot your eye out.
That's a falling icicle.
It is. Yeah. At that point, it's
Never seen the movie.
No, never. 4 o'clock, and Zamgiram gets home. Basically, kind of explains to you guys that it went pretty well. The cops don't necessarily think he did it anymore. The lawyer was there and was really good at kind of maneuvering him through everything to be able to make sure that he didn't answer any questions wrong. And they said that, like, don't leave town. We're gonna keep an eye on you. Don't do anything crazy. Try to stay out of trouble.
Never.
Obviously.
Crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy ones.
About that time, as he's explaining things to you,
Rats.
um,
Rats make me crazy.
Mr. Braveheart walks into the study. You're in room 6, which I hope is still up there, and it is not, obviously.
No, we got airplay instead.
We got fucking airplanes up in this sumbitch. Where the fuck are you? Bluetooth.
Connected.
Connected. You gonna work?
No.
Fuck yeah, you are.
So it's like some random fucking sigils and stuff that I've been drawing.
Sigils? You guys are all sitting up here in room 6. This is the area where Mr. Braveheart typically entertains people. And he walks in and looks at you and he goes, "Hey, did you do anything interesting today?"
Not really. Just looked around, walked around.
Deception check.
Not deceiving him. Didn't get anything interesting. But deception, you say?
Mm-hmm.
24.
25. He's like skulking around, going into somebody's room, perhaps. When
I didn't know that was off limits. I was just kind of walking around.
so, if I was to walk into your house and walk into your room after you invited me as a guest, that's totally reasonable and fine to walk and rifle through your personal things.
You come steal my toys and stuff. I got a drum set in there. I can play drums for you.
14. What the fuck are you doing with toys?
Bro, what? That's rude. Am I allowed to have fun things for myself?
I won't discuss the way your parents are raising you with you, but what I will say is if you go in my room again, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Yeah, I figured out that that's a bad
This is not a conversation. This is a monologue. I'm telling you, if you go in my room again, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you. And as the person who's opened his house to you, if I say don't go in my room, that's not where an opportunity for you to discuss that further. That's a yes sir. No, put your hand down. Can you roll a saving throw for me?
Are there any other rooms I shouldn't go in?
Huh?
Are there any other rooms I shouldn't go in? Oh, what type of saving throw?
Oh, sorry. That's a charisma saving throw.
A 17.
17? Yeah. A crushing weight pours down over top of you as it feels like the air around you becomes so heavy you can barely move. As you're trying to put your hand up again, it just smashes onto the ground. As gravity starts pulling you into the ground, you actually see, and like where your knee hits, the floorboards kind of crack a little bit. You take, holy shit, 24 points of damage. And he goes, so I'm going to say this again, real easy for you. I don't need you to ask any questions because realistically I need you to use what little brain the gods blessed you with to understand that rifling through people's things is just not really acceptable. And your parents might indulge you in this kind of behavior, but I won't. So I'd really appreciate it if I'm going to let you up now. I'd really appreciate it if we don't have conversations like this again. Or I'll kick you and your whole family to the curb and you can deal with whatever you have to deal with by yourself. Do you understand? Fabulous. And the weight kind of comes off of you. You can breathe again. Your ribs feel like they have been cracked in multiple places.
Are there any other rooms I shouldn't go in? Sam. Maybe avoid his study. Okay.
He just kind of like shakes his head. I apologize for losing my temper.
He does that often. I see that.
You have a tendency and an ability to get under people's skin in a way that I feel that most people wouldn't be able to.
He's not wrong about that one.
It's the Hurley way.
It's the Hurley way.
The Andy Hurley way.
The Andy Hurley way. Lady Zero does not have this same skill, I assure you. She seems quite charming. Your father also doesn't seem to have this skill. He seems also to be quite entertaining.
It skips a generation.
You should have met Grandpa Hurley.
That guy was fucking wild. Did you need something specifically?
I was kind of just looking around.
Great. Is there anything else you'd like to look at specifically that maybe I can answer for you now since you have my attention?
Is there anything I'm not supposed to look at?
Yeah. You're not supposed to look at things that are not in the room that was provided to you. How's that?
And the general areas.
And occasionally you have an amazing skill to make it difficult to like you.
This is a general area, by the way.
Okay, cool.
Do you guys need anything?
Nah.
Excellent.
Nah.
I would appreciate everybody respecting each other's privacy. And I don't really feel like that needs to be said, but apparently it does. So I'll leave it at that.
Cool.
Zam, would you like to go talk now?
Yes.
Excellent. And he pulls you out of the room, obviously still stewing a little bit.
Alright, do it.
Have fun. Have fun with that one. He's a hoot.
Always do. He's not an owl, he's a moose.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
My bad, my bad.
He's going back for seconds.
Don't get got.
Yeah,
Oh, I got.
you did get got. You were close to.
Well, you got got 'cause you got caught.
Passing
I think-
Just don't get caught.
We've all got at least a little bit.
Oops.
I did that earlier too, it's okay.
It's all right. I've done that a bunch of times tonight.
It was a lot more full than I thought it was.
Yeah.
We've all been there. He takes you outside, and he kind of walks to a small shed that's off on the grounds, and takes you inside, descends you down, and you walk out into another entrance to I'm back here into the study. Or not the study, sorry, the lab.
So,
Hmm?
was he gonna say anything? Or he just kind of walks in?
He's walking you down towards his lab. As he walks, he's not really saying anything at the moment. If you want to say something before you get here.
No, like once we get in the room, I'm not gonna say anything until we actually get like in the room.
You're in the room.
What is this room?
Hmm? Huh? Yeah. Huh?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Nothing at all.
I see. That's the face of shenanigans.
Sounds like some people want to roll some dice.
I do agree. It does very much seem like they want to roll some dice.
It's your call, man.
Good call, bro.
Your call, bro.
After he just kicked.
Oh, I have an assumption. But I wasn't part of it, so you guys, yeah, I know. Don't worry.
Huh?
I'm gonna follow.
There you are. Roll a stealth check.
Ooh. Before you leave. Shadow veil thing. Your advantage.
Oh yeah.
Veil of dusk.
Okay. I'll inspire myself.
Okay. Math.
Math.
21.
24.
24?
24.
Fabulous.
Threw a number out there. Can't actually see the dice.
You can't get to that number, can you?
For what?
For your perception?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
I have a +0. We're not even gonna talk about stealth.
Mr. Zamgiram.
What can he get? Is that what I think it is? No, it couldn't be.
No.
It's not? Give me the thing.
No.
It's not? No, it's not. Okay, good.
Alright. So that means he rolled a 7. I can feel it. He rolled a 7 because he thought he rolled a 1 but wasn't sure because 1s and 7s look so similar.
You're not correct.
I think it's a simple dice that has a symbol on the 20 and a symbol on the 1.
It does not have a symbol on the 1.
Just on the 20.
Just on the 20.
Okay, well,
The
he
symbol
said
probably looks like an 8.
So,
It does not.
the
symbol is a
you
dragon.
are following, and following,
guys
they
could-
go into the shed, they descend down a staircase, there's a long hallway
I have a feeling it
Starts
would be better if you were caught. in
to
this
wind
situation.
down. They walk into a small alcove that looks kind of like there's some sort of mechanism to move through, and as they go through, you start to hear the mechanism closing behind them. You gonna try and go after?
Yep.
Pardon me? Yep. All right. Can you roll a acrobatics check for me, please? How many inspirations have you used so far?
Only 2. Okay. That was guidance.
Okay, just making sure.
4, 17.
17?
17.
Great. You are stealthy still.
Yes.
And you're gonna take a little damage.
I told you it'd be better if you got caught.
It's okay.
Gonna take a
I'll make the next
damage.
roll.
So you are dashing through the mechanism. It accidentally closes a little bit on your hand. And so as you're pulling it out, it does 17 damage. But you manage not to scream out and become noticed. As you're passing through the little alcove, they're still like quietly making their way out. You
21 hit points now?
He has 28 total.
Oh, he has 28 total?
Yeah.
I think he had 38 total.
That's fair. We have 38 total.
This is kind of where you guys come in from the alcove.
Now she has 13.
She has 13 hit points for the foreseeable future. Trauma's a bitch.
Sucks to suck.
I would not
Okay,
recommend following anybody in this house.
I wasn't gonna.
The mechanism closing on you, that's the first problem that you encounter.
I probably was successful.
You also need to make a wisdom saving throw.
The door closing is not my... is not the part that I'm scared about.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Good at those, right?
Am I right?
I'm alright.
He's alright. He's not alright.
What was that last bit that you threw another dice there?
Yeah, the one that subtracts it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's right.
That would be 4.
A 4?
That would be a
Awesome.
4.
You are
You're dead.
not dead.
Just unconscious.
Exactly.
Wait. Is this magical?
Yes, it is.
I get advantage.
Yes, you do.
No. No, dude.
How'd it go?
Alright, I'm a total of 5.
Okay.
Alright, dude, all these dice are in dice jail.
What happened? What happened to the dragon dice?
Got me a 3.
You want to give it back?
Not yet.
All right.
This is what I've had so far.
Tommy.
I know.
Holy shit.
Tommy.
I know.
I will still never
Couple
forget
sixes
this
over there?
forgiving you.
No. Just
I
the-
think he rolled
I
D8s.
did roll d8s, but they did
Yeah.
not roll well. You're incredibly fortunate.
Yeah.
How fortunate.
You got 7 points of damage on 4 d8s.
That's rough.
Real rough.
So good news.
As you start moving forward, you realize that your speed is halved,
There's not any more traps to go through, is there?
and you inadvertently let out a cry.
That's okay. No one will notice. They'll chalk it up to something else. Is that dead
Sam?
cat?
Roll you a perception check.
75.
How'd you do?
6.
Yeah. About the time that your kind of pops out inadvertently as something starts to kind of slow you and make you feel as though you're walking in mud.
Show me those warding sigils. They don't care about stealth.
You guys have walked like not that far into the room at the point when you hear like the clump as the altar basically closes behind you, or like the statue basically thing on the pillar, and all of a sudden a And Mr. Braveheart whips around and looks behind it as Ziggy is like almost frozen in mid-stride, going super slow, having just been annihilated by another spell. How many hit points you got left, bud?
Yeah, you got real lucky.
Real lucky, because if you had dipped down to 0, I would have said you quietly fell unconscious and made you make 3 death saving throws.
Or however many it took.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice. We're trying to go down there.
Yeah, we make good choices.
Yeah.
Good choices. I love the choices. Thank you so much for the choices.
No.
Zamgrim did try to warn you.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I thought this was secret family stuff that he doesn't want to tell us.
It is secret family stuff that he doesn't want to
It's
tell
almost
you.
like I do tell you when I
But he
finish
still
the...
tells you.
It's almost like we're good friends and you should trust me.
It was more I want to listen to your dad.
So
Why would anybody want to listen to him?
So I think that as he whips around, he looks at you like bloodied, bleeding, horribly mangled in the hand, and he goes,
This
isn't
the bathroom.
"This is not the bathroom." Ziggy, roll a deception check.
This isn't your bedroom.
This isn't where I parked my car.
You made sure not for us not to go to your bedroom.
You didn't say we couldn't come down here.
Deception, you said.
Good news, he's good at that.
I
He's
know.
good at rolling, though.
Uh, 15?
This isn't the bathroom. This isn't your bedroom. It's so funny to me. You told Andy you couldn't go in.
This has been great playing with you guys. Ziggy was a blast.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. With a natural 20, he walks over to you and wrenches you forward still as you like feel your bones popping against whatever the air is. He just kind of pulls you through it a little bit more. It hurts a lot.
Sir, I can tell you're a little mad.
Mm-hmm. Great. How mad do you think I am?
Is it too late to say sorry?
No. It's a good start.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. I don't know where you think you get off, and all of you seem to get off, with abusing the hospitality that I have extended to you as my son's friends.
Can I retract? They might just be acquaintances at this point.
Sam, you don't mean that. You don't mean that. We care.
Why did you think this was a good idea?
Sometimes it's hindsight that's the beautiful gift the world gives us. It's the moments after that are the most clear to me. Andy, you know what? I'm in the wrong.
I'm gonna tell you I'm tempted to kill him, just to set an example. I'm going to not.
Father, please.
Your life going forward is a gift that I'm giving you now.
You're good to me.
I agree. Use it well,
Well,
and in the future, I may come to you and ask for a quick favor in return.
God.
Everyone asks for that.
Okay.
I thought you'd say that.
All right.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
take you
good.
back outside, out of this,
That's good.
because it's gotta hurt real bad.
That's-
Yeah. And he cracks the secret entrance to this, hucks you into the doorway.
There's a secret entrance?
That's
The one that you
just
entered
came
through.
through. Yeah,
They crushed your hand.
yeah, that one.
I thought it was
So you walk around like, and also like,
Walks
I'm dying.
walks you out and then punches you for one hit.
What's his strength modifier?
Yeah, that's what I'm pulling up.
Oh
For
god.
3 hit points.
Wherever I land, I
One,
lay.
one more hit point, and you just be unconscious.
I'm just wherever he
Punches you,
places
just like-
me, I'm just gonna lay there.
Yeah.
I'm
He doesn't place you. He punches you out basically onto the stone floor, leaves you there, and goes, maybe go rest for a little while.
I'm trying.
I'm just gonna rest here.
And he walks back in to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm just like.
Do you want some hot chocolate?
I'm just gonna like sit
You're
down on
also
one of the
there the
steps.
entire time.
You go. You just see like.
Ziggy's
oh,
like, I'm gonna follow Sam. And then he's like, I'm gonna follow Ziggy.
I'm not calling anybody
hey
in this
bud,
house.
didn't work out.
Your hands like broken and bleeding.
Crushed. Like dust. So that went well for you.
Good news, you can heal yourself.
You can heal yourself.
Found the secret entrance too.
Yeah, well I know.
Yeah. You do know the secret entrance.
Yeah, for next time, I'm sure you'll get past those
You
lords.
could definitely go in the secret entrance way anytime you want.
Yeah, you should definitely tell Andy about it too.
Yes, that's 100% true. You should tell Andy exactly what just happened.
My boy. What happened to you? Tell me all about it. I want to experience this. You gonna be good? Healing.
No, chocolate.
Oh, hot chocolate. Yeah.
He grabs it with the wrong hand and it just spills all over him, taking his last hit point.
That would be
Oh, that would
so
be
funny.
So funny.
So funny.
Oops.
I did it again.
Well, that went great.
Pardon me?
That went great.
I agree. I think it went phenomenally.
Now, how will I get back in?
I mean, you probably the way you went the last time.
Let me at him. Andy, my boy.
Hmm?
Fight
Nothing.
me.
There's nothing to see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He drops the gravity of the sun on you next.
See? Nothing to see.
Oh, I mean, I tripped over it.
Oh. Oh, this cord? Yeah.
No, on the other side.
Oh.
With my own.
So that happened. So I'm starting to have questions about why I should be keeping these idiots in my house and helping them stay safe.
I think you're just helping me stay safe.
I think that's probably it.
Don't make him kick me out, too.
I'm
Don't do what we do.
Don't make him kick me.
Yeah, use this as an example.
Learn from our hubris.
They weren't lying. Curiosity killed the cat. Like, just I was stealthy.
or got it to 1 hit point.
Yeah.
I saw a dead cat down there.
Obviously, only know what Ziggy has done.
You.
No,
Yeah,
you know
that
both
cat.
because you were in the room as he kicked the shit out of him, saying he went into your.
Oh, he
his
just
room.
did it for. Okay,
He just did it in
okay.
front of all y'all.
All right,
Fair.
champ.
Yeah,
Fair.
we're all-
You're up.
You're up. Max 13.
Zelina has done exactly like in this whole campaign. Zelina's been like, I don't need any of this fucking smoke. I'm gonna show up when I show up. I'm gonna do what I do, and then finds out shit, and then everybody else is like, it's fine. That's not a problem we need to deal with right now. I think it's very fine.
Totally not. I'm totally not stressed.
We agree in the idea that the point of being here is accruing power.
Yes.
And if we're going to continue to do that, dealing with chuckleheads and fools who don't respect the laws of hospitality might be detrimental to that going forward.
That might be fucked.
It may be a good idea to consider another avenue of how to achieve power that doesn't include them. Except for that Zalina one. She hasn't done anything crazy yet, but I'm sure there's just a matter of time because you're teenagers. Somebody's gonna do something fucking stupid.
I can't disagree with that.
I can't see it.
Put on your glasses. Then the future will be shown.
No.
Grab the dice again. No, I'm just kidding. That's just right now. All it does is right now.
I don't want to grab the dice again.
Oh.
That shit was scary.
You haven't even gotten to the scariest part. So, what you need now is
A miracle.
you need that too for this fucking deal to be able to be pulled through. But now you're in a situation where people are watching, looking, and wondering. You need somebody else to be able to blame for what's going on. Now, here's the good news. This Bobby kid was here, caused a huge scene at her house, and we were able to play this off as if, he got caught here doing something he shouldn't have been doing. We had the servant girl there to attest to everything that he had already done to her and tried to fucking eat her. And then we had the guards come over and that detained him.
Man, I can't believe that happened mere weeks ago.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Even though it seems like it was months.
Was technically months ago. No.
Like a month.
Hey, that is month.
That is
Month and change.
Month. Baby barely.
Baby barely.
Baby barely.
We need somebody to take the fall for this. And I'd be willing to bet that dead people really can't defend themselves. And if he is as dangerous as you say he is, it seems like something you should probably learn to take care of.
I would very much like to learn to take care of that. A new bit of information, maybe not quite too surprising information, but a new bit of information that has come to my attention is that he may be trying to get the power from the kid that we're trying to...
There was always going to be competition.
Yeah.
That was never in concern. The good news is if you know who's your competitor, it's much easier to be able to try and either kill them or figure out a way around them. So the question comes now, are you going to be able to try and figure out a way around them? Especially now that you have a temporary restraining order in place, and if he's friends with that kid, he may be able to push you away from him just by virtue of that restraining order.
That's
a good point. Yeah.
It is something I have considered, yes.
Excellent. So what are you going to do to be able to try to get around that problem?
Friends. Leave it up to Andy. I need some way to take care of him.
Agreed. But if we were, again, trying to stay out of trouble, and we're already under heavy law scrutiny...
We don't want to do it ourselves.
We don't want to do it ourselves. So, what you might be able to do is be able to maybe try and see if you could try and get him not to be at the school anymore. And there's tons of ways to be able to try and get somebody kicked out of school, lots of different things that they can do. If you, for example, just as an off-the-cuff kind of idea, if you knew that he was getting into fights with people or he had attacked someone, I'd be willing to bet that somebody would probably need to step in, especially if you did it on school grounds, if you were able to maybe coerce him into throwing a punch or something like that, because it's never the person who says things to be the one who gets in trouble, it's the one who throws the punches.
That's true.
There's lots of little things like that to be able to make sure he wasn't coming back to school. Maybe if we're not able to work with our fists, we could work with our brains to be able to try and find a different way like that.
So, I, not being able to go within 50 feet of him,
Yes.
might struggle to
You might.
accomplish this myself.
You would.
And I have to find somebody who would be able to.
Yep.
Who's not a bumbling idiot.
Well, you may still be able to use a bumbling idiot. And in fact, there are people that run with you that are incredibly amazing at making people want to fucking punch them.
Point proven.
Yeah.
Whatever do you mean?
Okay. Okay.
I'm glad we had this talk. Now you asked, and he kind of starts explaining to you like the things that you kind of already sussed out when you came down here, of like the health potions and things like that. He's kind of showing you around like what he's been doing down here. He's also kind of going over like some of the spell components and things like that, and starts showing some of the wards and stuff, and like the slow spell that goes on there, and the glyph of warding that's on there, and he kind of starts showing the force wall ones that go on there, how long those would last for, things like that, kind of showing you this, what is essentially a fallout shelter. And then he gives you specific runes that you could use to bring people in so that they wouldn't get hurt. You would like write on them before they walk in, and then that would protect them going through. And then you'd have to write on them again to be able to get them out. So it's sort of like a key that lasts for a little bit. About, give or take, 6 seconds to be able to get through the ports.
If I wanted to bring anybody in.
Or out. You have to do it both ways.
I'd have to get them in first.
Yes, but the point is you have to do it again to get them out.
And that's
Or,
fine.
as you pull them out, it's going to do the same thing. Make sense? Fabulous. That ends the day, I believe. Anybody else have anything they want to do?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. You? You sure? Alright. Long rest.
I have a conversation before, so I can somewhat describe the conversation I had with my dad.
Let's do that. Let's do that in the morning.
Okay. Hey
So
guys,
that
we'll
way-
reconvene in the morning.
Long rest. Long rest. Long rest. Roll a saving throw. Constitution.
Believe it or
saving
not, this
throw.
long rest does nothing for me.
DC 16.
You clearly weren't doing enough for the group then.
Hey, take your time.
What?
You clearly weren't doing enough for the group then.
Oh shit, blood for
You didn't take a whole bunch of damage and
What you got?
struggle to fight.
Funny is I
Uh,
think I
your
did as
hit point
much
maximum for
snooping
the
around
day
the house
is
as you
13.
did.
Yeah. And then I need you to roll your percentage check. Ziggy,
What do I roll?
Yeah.
What's my D4?
you get to roll your percentage.
At
Use
level
two.
2, do I need to?
Hmm? Yeah, you all three need to do it now.
Oh boy.
Saving throw
Oh,
2?
because
Yep.
I was traumatized.
Not
Oh.
kind of either.
Wait, did you fail your saving throw?
So it's
Yeah.
I'll take that.
30.
30?
no longer the perception one.
Huh?
I'll take that.
It's no longer the
It
perception
will
one.
not be the perception one. You didn't pass your saving throw, right?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh yeah, you gotta roll your saving throws first. It's a 16 DC for the both of you.
Hold on.
Zalina has to do it because Zelina's got problems at the moment.
99.
99?
no.
Did you roll your saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bad.
Bad. What did you roll? 99.
That seems like a special number.
We're gonna have a fun day, aren't we?
Coincidence that is.
That's one way to put it.
All because I wanted to talk to Audrey.
I got
He
50.
told you it could be bad.
I
got
know, I did
15.
it for the plot.
I would have
I
had
reaped
it
my
if I didn't have the
consequences.
D4.
I have
exactly.
repped what I have sown.
Wait.
Ziggy, today you
Wait.
no longer have a D4.
Oh, okay, that passed.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
No. Like once the day starts after you've done your madness check, like you're not getting out of the madness check like that, buddy. Sorry.
50.
50? All right, Mike, you lose. Your Arcana, History, Investigation, Nature, and Religion checks are all reduced by 1. So basically, all your intelligence checks are reduced by 1 because your intelligence has been lowered by 1. So
Sweet.
your roll day
50.
50.
Oh, it was 11, so. Yeah. So now you just average. You're at 10.
Your inside checks are at disadvantage.
I think sentience is
as
at
you
4.
can no longer perceive properly sometimes what people are saying to you. You'll hear them saying other things other than what they're saying.
Okay.
Okay? Cool beans. And you rolled D6. D6. 4. Your dexterity is reduced by 3 for the day. Sorry, 2. Dexterity is reduced by 2 for the day.
Not the toke. Alright. Time skip.
As the world seems... Sorry, go ahead. I got you.
Sucks for me.
No worries. I got it. 16. Go
I
ahead.
slept great.
Go ahead and refresh.
Oh.
And your dexterity is down.
I'm sure you did.
So,
Body and mind come on the line for the team.
as you're sitting there kind of like trying to wake up, the world is just kind of almost rocking back and forth like you're on the ocean subtly at the edge of your understanding and vision. And so your dexterity is reduced for the
It's
day.
too bad you're not a pirate. You'd be used to it.
Is too bad you're not a pirate.
I
Who got the 99 by the way?
Huh?
You got the 99, right? When you get 100, you immediately would be dead, in case you were curious. I was so concerned.
At any level of
It doesn't matter, yeah. You go completely insane, and your character becomes mine.
And then Zam's dad killed you.
But I would be
I don't
reborn.
know that character.
No, I think he would just kill you.
Yeah, madness is nothing to mess about with.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of the rest of them are fairly innocuous, because, like, it was like last time when everybody was going through that, I was like, I don't want to have that happen again. This was a system that I found that I was like, ooh. And it basically just kind of sets it up so that you can.
So it seems like no matter what number, like no matter whether it's high or low,
no,
it just changes what it affects.
Sort of, yeah. That's basically how it works.
So rolling lower isn't necessarily better, it just changes what
It
affects.
is technically better, because if you roll under, like, I think it's like 20, then nothing too crazy happens. Like, I mean, it's just sort of like, you think that maybe,
like your Zam or something like that.
Not that. Definitely not that.
Sorry.
But, like, you think that you're just kind of having a bad day kind of thing, or something like that, where it's just like a small effect that you kind of like, I fucking love unicorns. If we've all seen that shtick from Legends of Adventure just now. But something like that would be fairly innocuous.
I've been watching way too many of their shorts.
They're so good. They're so fun to watch.
They're so funny. Ever since that they crashed our stream and dumped a bunch of people on us, and we just freaked out and we're like, ah! When we found out who they were, I was like, oh. Also, apparently, I think they're also in Virginia.
Yeah, they live in DC.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's awesome.
crossover.
No, literally.
I love
Dude,
Mitzi.
I found that out when they had what's his name?
They were doing a con over in Crystal City. That's when I found out. Yeah, they did a con in Crystal City.
There's a One Life there.
They did a session. What's his name? The voice of Shaggy. He was in Scream.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, I know his face.
I know.
Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on there, and he was talking about. He's like, once I heard you guys were in DC, I was like, I have to come play with you guys.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, Matthew Lillard.
Yeah,
That'd
come
be
join the
phenomenal.
little stream that has only a few viewers.
Yeah, if you want to do that, you can. I mean, I'll throw it out there. It's okay. I'm fine with it. So yes, that's your
We
your
make bomb
madness
ass
for the
food
day.
every time.
Is there anything you guys want to do today that's particularly pressing? Besides, obviously, you're going to go talk about your thing. You guys finished up breakfast with Jeeves.
Thank you, Jeeves.
How'd you guys sleep?
Bad.
A little.
Bad.
Bad. Really bad.
What'd you do?
I didn't do. I slept, but not well. I didn't do anything extra. Slept in your dad's bed.
Now we're
He
getting
would
to the
make
bottom
you
of
his
it.
bitch in that bed so fast.
He's like a foot taller than you.
Fucked the intelligence out of me.
What little there was.
I need to throw this away because it's getting my hopes up every time I see it.
Yeah. How'd you guys sleep?
It was fine.
Inside check.
Oh, snap.
Who wants?
Oh my god.
Cool. I'm
Oh.
glad you slept well.
Thank you.
I'm hoping.
I rolled a 2, so.
Help. You're being helped.
Everybody who has insight as an expertise can roll this. Or medicine.
Do I have it? Ooh.
Wait. My medicine's not really any better.
If you're proficient with medicine.
I am
Y'all just
proficient
think
with
I'm lying
medicine.
today. I'm not a knight.
I believed you. What are you talking about?
My pants are not on fire.
Looks great. Still looks fabulous. Like never. I mean, nothing from yesterday seems to be a
Yeah,
problem.
it's fine. You're fine.
Slay.
I love these Reese's animal cookies so
Oh,
much.
wait. I just threw the bowl away.
There's another bowl right there.
How'd you sleep, Zam?
I slept great.
Yeah? Bet
Yeah.
you did.
What does that mean?
How did that sleep?
What?
Yeah.
Did you not sleep well either?
I felt great.
You slept- I don't fucking believe you.
Good. You shouldn't. Hey. Tell Jeeves he makes a wonderful breakfast. Where's Matilda?
I wasn't here yesterday either.
She's coming to our other families.
Yeah. She promised she'd sleep here. Where's Matilda? God.
Well, at least Zalina and I slept well. What's fun?
You wouldn't
What?
dare.
What?
Slept great.
You wouldn't kill my Matilda! Would you?
Don't put anything past that.
No. I mean, if the Kaithon's got her, they probably wouldn't even kill her either. They would probably just inoculate her into becoming a Kaithon, and then she would be,
Kaithon Matilda.
yeah, Kaithonilda.
I would prefer
Ooh.
if Matilda
Thank you.
died.
Macaithon.
after that.
Hmm?
Then you have to put her down.
Prepare for a sidebar. I gotta look for Matilda.
You're gonna let it leave.
Yeah, well, I gotta talk to my mom's first. And then I'm gonna.
You should see if they've had contact with her first.
That's when I'm talking to my mom's.
Okay. I was worried you were talking about just talking to your mom to leave.
Okay, bye.
Did you guys do make weird decisions about going places and doing things?
Or is he still kind of in like a contact?
we have fun.
So
We have
area?
So it's been less than a week.
You-
I think.
you guys are not doing
too
Kind of
well
sent
in the
your mom
decision
to
department
section,
right
so
now.
she said she
We
was.
have fun here at
That's
Dirty
kinda
20.
where
Alright?
it's at.
Alright.
Alright.
Both of you
Too
get
crazy.
your asses kicked by my dad.
Alright.
I just think about my dad sometimes.
Sam?
Mm-hmm.
I thought she had the negative dexterity today.
It's not negative.
It was the minus. It's funny because you missed the thing.
I still have a plus
Alright.
9 to stealth.
Let's see.
Yeah, I know. I was like, you were like, ah, and I was like, -3 is not, it's not that bad.
What's the game
You're
plan?
doing fine.
It's -2.
-2, yeah. So it only gave you a -1 overall to your stealth.
Yeah.
I know D&D too well.
Do you?
Well, I know character sheets too well.
What's the game plan?
Music's scary.
Yeah,
Alright.
What are we doing today?
We can't leave.
So, it is only Sunday. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Anyway.
What? Yeah.
It's a song reference from a band in the future.
Okay.
50 years from now.
Yes.
You've been
Maybe
in the future?
60.
Do we win?
No.
Man, it sucks y'all not being able to go anywhere.
So, I have a plan, an idea. I have an idea, not a plan. It's not a fully thought out plan, but I have an idea
What is it?
to get. We mentioned it before. Get Bobby kicked out of the school. Get him suspended.
The music was very appropriate.
We do.
I feel like that.
You like that? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, the easiest way to get kicked out of school is fighting. So we get Bobby to fight somebody. And everyone wants to punch you.
When it started, it was kind of like this, and now it's more like this.
Oh, that's lovely.
You right there, Andy? You paying attention?
Yeah, I got you.
We want Bobby to punch you in the face.
No, that's easy.
Cool.
I can make that happen.
Okay, because I can't be within like 50 feet of him. Just
No,
like
I got that too.
Okay. So if we can get that to happen, at least once, especially in front of other people. But if it isn't kicked out the first time,
Anywhere on school grounds.
really anywhere on school grounds, because Xanthos, But just give him a punch in the face. Really, all you have to do is smile.
I mean, I don't think Bobby likes Andy that much.
I don't think Bobby likes anyone really that much,
This would be a piece of cake.
especially Andy.
This is my
Yeah, just go
specialty.
fall out of a tree in front of him. He fucking hates that. I wasn't even there, and I know that. But
I know that he doesn't like us,
yeah.
so should be very easy.
The big thing is, don't hit him first, or at all if you can avoid it.
Of course.
If he's the only aggressor,
Yeah.
you get in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as we're all on the
I'm
same
pretty sure that we saw last night. I'm very good at being a non-aggressive, being attacked person.
Yes.
Yes. Where is your dad?
Don't worry about it.
Where's his dad?
You probably shouldn't worry about it.
Where's his dad, huh?
Don't tell him.
It's Sunday. He's probably sacrificing
Hey,
people
God.
to the Lord.
Where's his dad?
Dad's putt-putting around the house.
Can you find him?
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Braveheart.
Hi.
Good morning.
Sorry, let me bring up the map for you. It's still up there, right?
Nope.
Of course it's not. Fucking.
It's up there. You
Oh,
have to switch it to the...
Yeah, you just need to switch
Oh,
it.
okay, great. Because that's way easier.
Yeah. The thing is up.
Okay, great. That's the key bit.
Now it is the thing.
Yeah, he's in room 13.
Hi, Miss Braveheart. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you today?
Doing well.
Could
He's
I-
smoking a cigar, just kind of sitting there.
Could I bother you
Relaxed.
for a private apology?
No, wouldn't be bothered at all.
I'm really sorry about yesterday. I was not trying to be malicious in any way. Just kind of looking around. Like, I was bored, I guess.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize the rule in your house. So I am very sorry. It won't
Okay.
happen again.
Going forward, I'm sure this is a lesson that will stand you in good stead.
Those words are confusing to me. But
You
thank
won't
you.
do it again.
I wanted to ask you about something.
Sure.
So you know the Kaithons, right?
I do.
How they can get in our heads.
Yes.
Do you think it's possible that like we can get into their heads somehow, or like know something about them when they attack us?
I don't really have like research like that. Kaithons are kind of like cockroaches. You want to kill as many of them as fast as possible before they get bit.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah. That's you want to quickly do that because if you don't, then they can infect the area that they end up in, which turns it sort of like into a place on the abyss if they get prevalent enough.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm
So-
feeling that pressure currently.
Feeling what pressure?
Well, the reason I ask if they can, if we can like see into them or they can see into me or something like that, because I can kind of see where they're at.
You can kind of see where they're at.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can see where they're at?
It's like a ping.
It's like a ping.
Yeah. Little location service in my head. It's like a locate
So
object.
it's like a
It's like-
locate. So you can just.
I know where they are. Yeah.
That's fabulous news.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's great.
I
I didn't know.
roll a persuasion check for me.
5.
You rolled a 5?
5 total.
How did you roll a 5 total? How is that even actually possible?
Oh wait,
Don't-
my persuasion's way higher.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Isn't your
No.
perception like a
My
persuasion like a 9?
is a plus 9, so now it's a 10 total.
How do you do these things? Incredible. Wait, 3 plus 9.
10 total.
3 plus 9 is 12.
12 total.
Okay. Ugh. I was like,
I'm very tired.
I get it.
12.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. And so,
You know what the highlight of tonight was?
Yeah, believe me.
Silly Goose Formation.
Silly Goose Formation really was quite
Yeah,
a highlight for me.
I tell the truth myself. You didn't do it. Yeah, I did.
You don't even have the truth.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
I used to.
Persuasion again. 4.
Oops. Oh yeah, there's still some in there. Don't worry.
Ow.
Yes. You got excited for a moment.
I'm not excited.
Okay.
I just thought of something, but I will
All right.
ask you later.
Everyone and their secrets.
Everyone and their secrets. I would be very interested in knowing where they were at as soon as possible.
Yeah, are you familiar with Maryland?
Vaguely. I mean, I don't really go there.
Do you have a map somewhere?
Yeah. And he goes to one corner of the study, or like the cigar room, and pulls out like a world atlas, and kind of pulls up the map of the America.
Like, here.
Okay. Like right there?
Yep. It's pretty heavy now.
Okay. So you can give him like a radius around that area, but like it's still like you would probably need to go to be able to like exactly.
Sure. I'm like, it's here.
It's there.
Somewhere there.
Somewhere there.
Yeah, like,
Is it there or somewhere there?
it's like there.
Okay.
Ryan.
Just bring the whole thing and eat it.
That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, just do that and eat it out of the bowl.
Ryan, where'd you get there?
No one's gonna fight you for the ribs, buddy. Mike might, but I won't.
No one's gonna
Give
take
me
them
one.
away from you.
You help yourself.
I will.
No, that's on you. I'm gonna fight you. Do you want one?
How many are there?
A couple.
3.
2. 2 now.
Save me one.
I don't think that's how this is gonna work.
Can you put on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's like, if you got closer, do you think you could be more exact?
Probably.
All right. All right.
Sunday field trip?
I think we should do a Sunday field trip.
I'm down.
Excellent.
Can we bring everybody else?
No, but we
Oh.
can take you, and I'll probably take Zam.
Okay.
You know what? Ziggy kid's kind of sneaky. Is Zalina sneaky too?
Super.
Yeah, as long as we'll be more interested in sneaky than anything else here. But
Yeah.
Zam's gonna come to stay with me.
Okay.
And we'll have help as well.
I'll get everyone ready for you.
Fabulous.
Guys, we're going on a Sunday field trip.
Oh.
Yay! We're going to Maryland.
That
I was
is the
hoping
right,
you'd do
that
that.
is the right response for a Virginian.
I'll stay.
Yay.
Tell me how it goes.
I was really hoping you did that. I softball pitched it in. I'm glad you did that.
I always have your setups.
Mm.
I'm always ready.
Alright. Patrick. Is he here? Where's Patrick at?
Not here.
Alright.
Mom
Mom.
says he's at the library today.
Mom,
Hmm.
I'm going on a Sunday field trip with Mr. Braveheart.
Okay. Try to stay out of trouble, I guess.
I mean, we're gonna go fight Kaithon, so
What?
probably not gonna stay out of trouble, but we'll be safe.
What? I don't know. What?
I can like see where the Kaithons are, so we're going to fight them. Well, Mr. Braveheart says that it's a stealth mission, but we know how that goes.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah,
No.
that's what we're doing.
No. It's not what we're doing.
What do you mean, Mom?
What do you mean? What I mean? I'm so sorry. Was this? Was there stuttering in there with the word no? Is
Mr.
that too
Braveheart's
many?
going with us.
Is that too many syllables for you?
Mr. Braveheart's going with us.
No.
He said we need to.
I don't care what Mr. Braveheart said. He's not your father.
I need to go.
Daddy.
No.
Why?
Because I'm your mother and I said no? Is it... What?
Mom, I need to.
No, you don't.
I really
There
do.
are police and plenty of other people who can go.
Yeah, but I know where it is.
Did you tell him? Then he should be fine.
I told him like an area. I need to get closer to know exactly where it is. Otherwise, they're gonna turn it into like the abyss.
Roll a persuasion.
You're an expert communicator.
I think so too.
The negotiator.
The negotiator.
Price line negotiator.
Natural 20.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Dude, my pants just
That's
dropped.
fucking amazing. That's a clutch ass natural 20 if
Was
there ever
9.
was one.
Yeah, Mom. Listen to me. I'm in charge now.
Oh wow.
I'm the
I am the
now.
captain.
Against all odds.
At first, I was going William Shatner, price line negotiator. Now we're back to
Shots.
Occasionally I do good.
the Shat Man.
When it counts.
Occasionally.
When it counts.
It's
You
debatable.
had your hand up.
Yeah. Our mom's here. Can I talk to her real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, moms, we're going to fight the Kaithons.
Have you
Let's tell everyone.
have you seen Matilda recently?
Have I seen Matilda?
Or heard
recently?
from her at all by chance?
I mean, she was off this weekend. I think she said she had something going on.
Okay. Is she? Where's she staying at? I feel like I haven't.
Soon her house.
Is that safe?
Soon, probably.
Okay.
Probably not very good right now.
I feel like. Could you please just try reaching out to her, just to make sure?
Sure.
Okay.
We can do that.
Thank you.
You just stay here, and we'll be back in a little bit.
What's a little bit?
How long have you been gone for? Where are you going? Are you going to go to find-
Matilda's, yeah.
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I know I'm grounded.
Nah.
Yeah, and I don't.
I'm glad that we know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going. Miss. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh huh.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I'm going out with Mr. Braveheart. We're going with Mr. Braveheart. I know it's against the rules, but
Mhm.
he's with Mr. Braveheart, and I trust that he's not going to do anything. He seems like a very well-rounded when it comes to his thought processes,
Okay.
and he feels very strongly about the situation. So I don't think he's going to do anything rash.
Situation?
Yeah, like remember why you grounded me? Because
No, I remember that.
yeah.
What are you guys going out with Mr. Braveheart for?
I don't know. They didn't tell me
Oh.
because they didn't tell me.
So the truth.
Persuasion check.
So the truth, me, you don't trust me.
I don't.
Staring at the dice doesn't change the number, Tommy.
I'll inspire myself.
I feel very inspired right now.
I'm so inspired.
Little ditty.
15.
15?
15.
We made it. With that,
Also, I want to apologize for yelling at you yesterday, 2 days ago.
Angela's like, "What are you doing? You can yell at me? Oh, what, was there yelling?" And Denise turns like
I don't know.
beet red. You said you were talking to your moms. They're both here.
Oh. I was just frustrated with being grounded. That's what I meant.
Oh.
So
And Angela's like, "You guys, was there something that happened? Are you just frustrated?" I mean, like, yeah, grounding is. And Denise is like,
nothing happened.
Yeah, it's alright.
And no one's excited to be grounded, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I understand it was by my fault, but I was frustrated about it. I love you both.
Okay. Angela's like, "All right, I guess. Yeah, sure." And Denise is like, just like chartreuse purple at this point, just being like,
I give like this the gentlest peck, like.
"Love you too.
I mean.
I love you too."
and I leave.
You're like walking out, she's like,
And just like, bye, behind her.
Yeah, okay. Never not gonna be grounded again. Go on. Yeah, no, I won't. Stupid.
Alright, let's go.
You're like, you've made good decisions. No one's kind of questioning what you're about to do.
See you later, Mom.
Bye, sweetie.
Going on a field trip.
Have fun.
Thank you.
yeah, my dad just shows up. We're going. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's pretty much how that went, to be honest.
All right.
To the car.
You get down to the courtyard, and there is a couple other people that are just kind of standing around that you would recognize. And you would recognize, I think, from the party.
I think everyone would. I know that he had a conversation with him. If it's who I think it is.
Yeah, is that.
Yeah.
It's the two gentlemen who had trussed up Bobby and basically placed him under arrest. And then there are also several other officers who are there who are... they're not dressed like a normal police officer, but you know when you see a cop and you're like, that's a fucking cop. It's like that.
So, sunglasses, backwards hat, generally like a polo or something.
Yeah.
Jeans.
Yeah.
Timberlands.
There's at least some sort of like armor underneath of like a shirt or something like that. That's pretty obvious. And he kind of gathers all of them around and he goes, hey guys, so we're going to go in just a little bit. This guy is the guy who says he can get us to where we need to go.
Hi, everyone.
We're going to make sure that
It's a sonar.
we're going to make sure that we're able to follow with one person in front of him, and he's constantly protected because he has to be at the front to show us where to go. And everybody else just watch these kids to make sure that they stay safe as well. Zam, we're bringing you along so you kind of get a good understanding of how this works when it's done by professionals. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Those are good.
They are good, aren't they? I fucking love the Reese's animal crackers. They're so my favorites. As you guys start to walk off to the grounds, the first step happens and you start marching forward. This is kind of serious for you guys. Every time you guys have been in a fight before, it's been kind of uncoordinated. Everything's kind of felt a little disjointed, and you get to watch as
What?
as these gentlemen kind of form up around you guys, with you in the middle, them escorting you down the road, making I believe you would term it as a diamond formation.
With the kids in the middle.
Kids in the middle.
That's weird.
It's weird.
Why would we? That's weird.
Why would the kids be in the middle? Almost?
Yeah, put me on the front lines.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, make him point man.
They
Change the
start.
formation every 5 seconds.
They start walking out.
Tell
to the
me, can you
front,
give me the hand
and
signals to
there
change
is
formation?
A black van, truckish kind of thing. Looks like it has some armor on the front of it. Inside,
You don't have to see it behind you.
Look and see as there are multiple
Are you saluting?
magical instruments that kind of maybe look like wands or something like that. There's also some firearms in there as well. Excuse me. And there's also like turret holes and things like that for people to be able to shoot out of pretty easily. Somebody, bless you, piles
Bless
into
you.
the truck, bless
Bless
you.
you.
And as it starts to move off, you see behind that other vans have started coming too as well. There are 4 of you on each side, so you guys are on one side. Zam's dad and a couple other or like the 2 guys from the party and one other of the FBI look-at-ish guys is on the other seat, and they're kind of sitting there conversing like, hey, as we go in, it's a standard operating procedure. Who brought the incendiary? And he goes, it's in the other truck. He's like, all right, great. So do we have a backup on that too? And he's like, it's on the way. Hopefully it should meet us within an hour of us getting there. Like, all right, great. We got to make sure we get the bomb as deep in there as possible to be able to fireball the whole thing. Everything needs to go. And they start to move their way down. You guys move through DC, kind of going across through Georgetown, going up over towards the north, until eventually you get to an area that's called the Three Sisters. It's right off the Potomac, and down there is a small cave that has been there for basically time immemorial. And once upon a time, there were native legends about the area where there were three sisters who stood watch at the cave as they were waiting for their loved ones to come back across the canoe. It's always been a place of like sadness, and kind of people have tried to stay away from it for a long time. Ziggy, you actually came here once with Matilda as kind of a way to, on your way over to the Great Falls area, which is just up the way. And as you were going, you guys passed by here and sat down and ended up having a small fire and having a picnic right out front.
It was a very nice experience.
It was a very nice experience, wasn't it? You start to remember as you had that, and you're like, God, this was really great. You kind of look around and you're like, oh shit. Oh, this makes a lot of sense. And right about that time, you guys arrive and start breaking out the second van. Everybody starts unloading what looks like a massive metal sphere and pulls it out from the car, and somebody's kind of looking over it. And the Zamgiram's dad's like, is everything ready? Braveheart's like, everything's ready? I'm like, yep. He's like, all right. Murphy, Johnson, you're going to take Andy and run point. And two guys that are from the party basically step up and stand right in front of you and beside you. One has a set of two what look like almost like sickles, like the handheld ones. And then he has a bow strapped across his back as well.
Moon Knight.
Does he have sickles?
They're like crescent moon shaped things he throws them.
Oh, it's different. Yeah,
It is
not
different.
That, yeah.
It just that's what it reminded me.
Oh,
of.
yeah.
Sorry.
And then
It was a good reference.
Yeah.
Murphy has a massive battle axe right across his back that's carved up with what look like sigils for gravity and strength.
It's not my style. Not my style.
Hmm?
Not my style.
Yeah, no.
I love axes. I love axes.
And you start to make your way over to the cave, and everybody starts to walk down in. And I think that is an excellent place for us to call the session this evening. It's 10:15, and I think that this part is probably going to last a little while.
All right. I think we'll be A-okay.
I think it would be totally fine.
Yeah.
Couldn't imagine how this could possibly go wrong.
No, we have like the strongest guys in the whole city with us.
That's true.
Yeah, I think
What happens
Right.
if something happens to them?
You. Your turn. Step up, bud.
He raises an excellent point.
I don't know, you might be ahead of some of them already.
I might be. I do hold my own on some occasions.
What's up?
You know, when it comes to doing the tanky bits, you do pretty goodly.
Pretty goodly.
For sure.
Pretty goodly.
Thank you so much, chat, for coming in and hanging out with us tonight. We really appreciate your time. Can't wait to see you again next week and see of us going into the caves of Kaithon.